don't. You shouldn't. Hey everybody, welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is Ben, I'm your Dungeon Master, and this is a actual play 5th edition live stream featuring 4 groups of characters. We have 8 players, each of them have 2 characters each, and do 1 session a week. Tonight we return to our first group, Adventuring Group 1. You might be able to guess why they have that name. This is them here, and I'm going to pulse on their token as they introduce themselves. So first off, let's go in the order of, I think, height, but the order that you all appear in our YouTube thumbnails that are now completed. So let's start off with Biff. Player name, character name, class, if you don't mind.
Hi, I am Zach Harmon. I play Biff Tree Needle, and I'm a halfling bard who loves boozing and getting laid.
That's right. Next up, we have Jackson.
I'm sorry. I am Nathaniel Potts Wells, and I play Jackson Pars. He is a conjuration wizard, human.
Okay, and after Jackson, we have Zakar.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and I play Zakar. He is a human monster slayer ranger.
And after Zakar, we have Khalid.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I play Khalid, the behemoth of the cloth. I've been working on that for 3 people. He's a paladin warrior.
I'm glad that Khalid has a wrestling career ready for
Yep.
after the campaign.
He works under a mask, so it's mostly lucha libre.
So our Adventuring Group 1 is currently in the Land of Jade, specifically in the Kingdom of Shuhan. Shuhan is a very wealthy nation with a very long history. They have unfortunately gotten involved in something a bit larger than themselves when they sort of took an opportunity to go and deal with a local problem, which turned out to be a massive, massive giant that they were able to take down with the aid of a legion from the Hallandor Empire to the west, and its leader, Tiberius. They met a young wizard named Yuyan, who told them of her intention to seek the aid of the spirits in order to ward off a coming calamity. The main thrust of this plan being to steal a dragon's egg out from under its nose. So the party traveled north with Yuyan and have found themselves at the house of... Let me just make sure that I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oteziani. At the house of Oteziani. And he had a quick conversation with with Zakar, where he gave him his bow from when Oteziani became, and remains, the only living dragon slayer. That bow being Fail Not, the dragon killer. He gave him a brief explanation of how the bow works, and then everybody returned inside for a breakfast prepared by Jackson. And that is where we left off. You all know that there is a dragon what needs stealing an egg from, but at the moment you are all inside with, I believe, some venison and turnips. And that's here's everybody.
All right. So we're just like chilling. Are we at evening time, or what time of day is it?
it's the morning. This is your breakfast venison.
Okay. All right. We gonna hit the road today? We trying to hang out here for a little bit, maybe party some.
Are you asking if I should hit the road, Jackson?
Yeah, I would request that you not come back no more as well.
Well, just like the ladies.
Yeah, I assumed we'd be going today. Yeah.
All right.
You, Jan, how did you meet Otetiani?
Oh, well, he was my one of my teacher's friends. They roved about together back when they were young, and we met when me and my teacher happened to be out this way. Otetiani is not. He's just kind of eating. Very quietly, just looking down at his plate.
What was he a teacher of?
Oh, my teacher, he taught me some specifics of magic. You know, I do it my way, and he doesn't get in the way of that. But he was he's a powerful guy. Taught me a lot.
What was his name?
Caladrius Catus. He's a wizard out in Old Alendor.
I've heard any stories about him, or is he kind of just low key?
Make a history check.
Would it be okay if I did that as well?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not Galadrius?
No, it's specifically Caladrius with a hard C. So you have not heard of him, Biff. Jackson, you do know that he is just a very powerful wizard who has been at various times an imperial wizard for the Hallandor Empire. He famously refused to participate in an invasion at one point in the history of this of the Hallandor Empire, but you only know him from a very obscure, like, small text.
Then maybe we should avoid the title Imperial Wizard.
Yeah. See, hopefully it wasn't like a grand
like a dragon. Something like that.
or goblin or
The empiric sorcerer, Caladrius.
Is this the problem that you said we would have to deal with in this session? Figure out how to not be KKK members?
Well, if anyone would be one, it would be him, and you all, and two of you know that it couldn't possibly be. That couldn't possibly be the case. He was a wizard for the House of the Emperor, but he famously refused to participate in a invasion of Dasaro. But not really famously. Like, it's a sort of not super well known, and it's almost certainly not something that you would have read in any text sanctioned by the Hallandor Empire itself. But Jackson is a little bit of a... I'm guessing that he likes obscure reportings.
Yes. He likes that, and also he's just interested in, like, really powerful mages and what makes them not as cool as him.
You know that he mostly publicly used illusions, but you know that he would... there was a vague allusion to him using some type of magic relating to souls.
It's, I think I've read or heard that name before. Your teacher is an interesting man, if I'm recalling correctly.
Oh, yeah, he's, right, interesting, yeah. He's, taught me a lot of what I know. Not everything I know, but quite a bit. He's a good fella. He's been a bit preoccupied lately. I haven't spoken to him in about 2 years.
Well, Tatiana was very generous. He heard about our dragon slaying mission. Guys, look at this bow that he gave me. And I pull out Fail Not. I guess I clear like my place in front of me and set it on the table. I probably won't be able to use it today, but maybe tomorrow you'll get to see it in action.
It's very big.
Appears to be a very fine quality wood.
Yeah. It's made to kill dragons.
And other things.
And
Tatiana
other
says.
things. Sure.
Well, most things that are capable of killing dragons, I suppose, are good at killing other things.
They would have to be.
Top 10 things it kills. Go.
Dragons,
Yeah.
everything else.
Dragons is number 10, then everything else is 9 through 1.
I do top 10 lists, number 1 first.
Okay.
I like,
Leaves a lot to be desired.
like to cut down on any suspense.
I don't have a dramatic flair.
Okay. All right. No, I understand that. Everything else. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe one of you guys could shoot it. Do you want to give it a go?
It's not really my style.
Yeah, I imagine it's like twice your size, Biff.
Yeah. You'd like shoot myself in it, like Wile E. Coyote at the Roadrunner.
Fastball special. Shoot Biff
Yeah.
out of the bow. I gave it to you as a gift.
Oh, well, and I am glad to have it. I'm just saying that, these are brave people as well.
But none as brave as you.
Oh, thanks, Khalid.
No problem. My prayer said I had to be nicer. So I'm trying.
Do you hear back from your god?
Your prayers said that?
Yeah, when I pray, I talk to my God one-on-one. He sits cool teacher style in a chair, and we just rap. That's what he calls it. He's quality. Let's rap for a little while. It's kind of like a school counselor.
No, that's makes me feel unfortunate. When I visited him, he didn't know I was there, so he didn't speak at all.
That's because you never were there.
That's what you have to tell yourself.
Well, I think we all know that none of you were ever anywhere, so no use fighting about
All
it.
right. What LSD did you do?
I don't
None
like
of us
being
were anywhere.
I don't like being grilled by a tall white.
Are you calling me a tall white?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. If you zoom out from your character token far enough, your character just looks like a tall white.
Yeah, I'm a tall white.
I am zoomed down as far as I can.
Yeah, I see that too.
Tatiani eats a little bit more and then says, when I fought the dragon, Galadrius was a great help. He wasn't there with me for most of it, but he ensured that I didn't fall. A few blessings, a few guiding moments.
Should we track him down then, Yuyan? Do you know where he is now?
Oh, he's probably in his tower. I don't. That's a long, it's a long trip. Too long. We luckily reach Tang's cave by nightfall. Be able to rest outside and then sneak in.
That's
early
for the
morning.
dragon egg, right?
Yeah, Tang's cave.
How likely do you think it is that he'll let us have his egg.
Well, I think as
Or
long
her.
as
I'm sorry if I misspoke.
no, there's a he.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of dragons varies from place to place, from what I've read, but a lot of times egg is laid, and it's the Papa Dragon's responsibility keep it warm and whatnot. As long as we don't get too close to him, if we can get there when he's asleep, I think, unless we trigger some of his keener senses, keener spells, we should be able to make off with it without causing any trouble.
Well, maybe we should wait until tomorrow. I would hate to face the dragon and not be able to use Fail Not.
I mean, we could. I'll be honest, I'm a bit worried about some outside influence coming in and possibly
Other
trying
people
to
are going there too.
steal the egg. What did each of you say individually?
Sorry, Brian, you go first.
I think we said the same thing. There's other people on the way there.
Yeah. I told you that there's a group of people who are dedicated to getting it, making sure that I don't have it. Although I guess it's not really personal. They just want it and know me. So, I feel like it's probably pretty likely that they've found his cave as well. So I'll just think if we could get just nearby, maybe camp out, and then you can try failing out again tomorrow.
Okay. Tatiana, you said that an act of bravery might allow me to use Fail Not. Even if I haven't bound to it that morning, would it allow me to use it?
It
When I
would.
was sufficiently brave?
It would. I don't know what qualifies as. I don't know what qualifies it. I
Oh, sure. Yeah.
put myself in harm's way to save a few handfuls of people, and it's worked for me ever since. I don't know what it takes. I can't tell you. Just go swimming in shark-infested waters. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Was that brave or dumb?
yeah, I don't, I don't think I'll do that, but maybe I'll have to save some people. That
He
sounds
says-
more my
Fine
speed.
line.
He says they're the same thing, and takes a drink.
And then, Ben, so just to clarify, like, if I failed the save today, but then I swam in shark or whatever
Yeah.
you decided was sufficiently brave enough, it would supersede that failed save
It would.
mechanically. Okay,
Yes.
all right. That's good to know.
What if you jump off a cliff?
Was
I
that
don't-
Khalid or Brian?
That's Khalid. I'm giving him options. Let's try
Even
this out.
If it worked, you would be a dead body with a magnificent bow.
Yeah, I don't want that.
What if? I mean, isn't the act of running in and fighting a dragon a brave act?
But brave.
Well, I
for-
don't know if we should be attempting to fight it.
Well, I'm just saying that would make the thing work, though.
Especially not head on like that.
Brave for selfish reasons is different from bravery for
I see.
nobility.
What if?
Yes,
go to
keep
a
going.
tavern.
Keep asking me specifics.
Yeah. What if we go to a tavern, and there's a girl in the tavern, and Jackson and Biff are in the tavern, and then you get between those two parties?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. What do you think of that, Tatiana?
I think that it would depend on how horrible the company you keep that the two of them would be posing serious danger.
Sounds like a hard yes.
All right.
I would take a
I
hard
don't
look at.
appreciate this outlook on me.
Biff seems fine.
I start grabbing up everyone's breakfast, even if they aren't finished. Well,
Oh no, my turnip.
You all got, I mean, more than one turnip.
That's the one I have left.
Well,
Let's go fight a dragon, guys.
Yeah, it'll make a good song.
Or at least walk to a place where we can sleep outside of the dragon. and
right,
then-
yeah. Go,
yeah.
make sure nobody else is trying to sneak in,
Right.
and then get an egg.
I don't think
I'll
you're
leave
ever
that part out
gonna.
of the song.
Think you're ever gonna meet your bravery quota if you keep talking like that, Scar.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go kill a dragon. And I'll
Hold
start
on.
standing up.
The trick is to let them talk us out of the brave thing, but we say we're gonna
Right.
do the brave thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We gotta trick this bow.
Yeah,
What? It's probably got like a 17 wisdom. Tops.
deceive the honor-bound magical weapon that can feel Zakar's every motivation. Yu-Yan stands up and is like, "Yeah, all right, let's get going." You can see she is both energized and she looks like a little bit nervous.
Thank you for the house to stay in.
It's nothing.
And the breakfast as well.
Thank your friend, he made it.
With your stuff though, right?
Yes, it was his things.
He just shrugs and says, "Nothing's mine."
Accept a compliment. I walk out.
He fetches a small sack, and he tosses it to you, Zakar. And you look inside, and it is some oil and a nice rag, and he says, "For keeping Failnaught clean, your
Of
bow
course.
as well."
I'll make sure she strikes true when we meet Tang, if it comes to that.
I would hope that it doesn't, but... And then he just shrugs and starts cleaning up the dishes from breakfast. And if you all choose to leave, Yu-Yan agrees it's a good enough time to head out, get going.
Yes, let's get to this dragon's lair. It would be a shame if somebody else got there before us.
Okay.
All of the mysteries that we would miss.
Yep. Let's go.
So you all travel for about like a few hours, stop to eat, and then you travel. Well, not a few hours and then eating. You travel for like 5 hours, stop to eat, travel for like another 4 hours. It's starting to get dark. Along the way, does anyone have any conversations they have been meaning to have with another person? Pull them aside and say, "Hey, can I steal you for a sec?" Bachelor.
I'm going to at least be playing songs about heroic victories against dragons as we go, and give everyone a dive bardic inspiration.
They only last for 10 minutes. Just a heads up. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna play those songs, but I'll wait for the
They could care less about how inspired we are.
Yeah. Zach, would you mind
These
just
songs are just for him.
talking a little bit in closer to your microphone?
Yeah, sorry. Is this better?
Yeah, sounds good.
There.
But anybody have a quick convo they want to start?
I'm going to, at one point, draw my familiar to me and hold it in my hand, and I'll go up to Qualid, and I'll say, "See, that's where I found this little friend, was in your god's realm.
There are no spiders in my realm.
It's not a spider.
There's no roaches in this realm.
It's a beetle."
There's no little dogs in this realm.
And it has the shell of it has the symbol of your religion on it.
You've
Like when
never
its
seen
wings
the
come
symbol of
together.
my religion.
Actually, you let me borrow it.
Fuck. I'm not into your parlor tricks, but good game.
I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just letting you know that I believe you, and I think the things you say about your god are honest and true. He seemed very good.
Well, I appreciate that you believe that, but you are not invited to this dinner.
Oh, come on, man. Let him
I'm
go.
confused. I don't. I mean, that is true. I didn't even know there was a dinner.
Yes, sir. Yes. See, you didn't meet him then. He would have definitely invited you to dinner.
I did not meet him. No.
You said that you met him earlier.
No, I saw him and I experienced him and was in his realm, but he did not know I was there. I don't believe. Maybe he did, but he did not deign to speak with me or anything or acknowledge me.
Well, I'm glad
It
that you
wasn't very
believe
long
that.
I was there.
I'm glad that you found some sort of happiness in this ruse that you've created for yourself. But good for you.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to be supportive.
Oh no, you are. I guess.
Doesn't your god want more followers?
No. My god does not need more followers.
That seems
It's
a bit.
It's an honor and a gift for someone to follow him. You earn that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
You can follow my god if you want, Jackson. Mazdan? He has 5 arms.
I've found myself struggling to find his realm, but I hope to soon.
Yeah. Well, you just need to start the day in prayer and tithe your fair share and maybe lay off the booze, and you're practically like me.
What do you need a god for anyway, Jackson? You've got amassed all your power just on your own gumption. What do you need? What do you need a god for?
Oh, I'm not looking for a god to command me or anything, but they do hold power, and especially in their realms, there's very much power there, and accessing those realms is and he kind of gets like the creepy shivers.
Well, you're already in
Oh.
Ashula Mazdan's realm, so the whole Earth is his realm.
Interesting. I will meditate on that the next time I'm looking for it.
And if you find yourself being allowed to breathe, then you are existing in Asnar's realm. He is allowing you to be there.
Oh, that's very kind of him.
Yes. When you stop breathing, remember, you are being asked to leave.
At that, you all find yourself close to the edge of this large forest, and you can see in the distance this large range of mountains that lets you know that you are very close to the border with Zeshan. You are walking along, and you begin to hear a rumbling in the trees to your west.
Oh god, it moved.
Rudder.
The trees are hungry.
Rumble, 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 rumble. The trees do move. The tops move as if something moves through them.
Do we see this crazy purple thing?
You do see a large, beautiful purple plant.
Oh, okay. I thought those might have been tentacles, and this
Yeah,
was some kind of
it
a
looks
Cthulhu
terrifying
thing.
to me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It is so. There
It's
is
like 90s internet Cthulhu.
there is a large, beautiful. It looks almost like a sea anemone, but in the ground. and it has this sort of glowing fuchsia color that is very appealing. But you hear a rustling off to the side. What did you want to do, Jackson?
Oh, I'm just going to point to it and be like, "Whoa, what's that?"
I don't really know. I've never seen something like it before.
It's beautiful.
That's the thing next to the moving trees.
Oh, that is an astute observation, Quilly.
Yep.
Maybe we should keep moving. I don't like these
I'm
trees.
going to I'm
Quilly?
going to let my beetle flap out of my hand and move up towards those bushes to sneak in and look.
Those
So
are
I'll bring
trees,
it-
sorry.
Trees, sorry. So I'll just bring it down to the base of this tree line and have it until it can see something.
Sure.
And I'm not looking through its vision. I just want it to like telepathically say, "Yeah, there's something."
Sure. Quilly, you've changed the angle from what everybody else's is. Can you make a perception check?
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Just
That's true.
two of you
Over
make
there.
one, please.
Yeah.
Want me to?
15 for me.
15. Okay. All right. So.
I did not roll through the thing's vision, but I'll just take that score anyway.
Okay. Khalid, you have moved, and what you see is you see a group of human-sized shapes seemingly swinging themselves from tree to tree, coming closer to you all. And they look like they're holding something with either a hand or a tail.
Got it. All of them look like they're each holding a thing with either a hand or a tail.
Yeah, like some of them are like swinging themselves and grabbing at things with feet or a
Got
hand,
it.
and then holding a. As they get closer with your 15, you see that they are what looks like spears.
Okay. Can I run back to my group?
Sure. As you run back to them, make a Constitution saving throw.
You must be getting fat if you have to roll con save to run back and forth.
You gain 3 temporary hit points.
Ooh, what?
You
Okay.
have gained 3 temporary hit points. You run back.
Guys, there's a bunch of things jumping through the trees, and oh my god, I feel fucking jacked right now.
Yeah, you look pumped. You look like you just got some pump on.
Dude, I feel so good. Also, there's things and they look like spears. I would put your shields over your head if you got a shield over your head.
Yeah, get away from there. Come towards me.
Do you feel pumped maybe because of the energy of your god's realm that pillows out of the creature that I took from there?
You're not over here. I talk in a low enough tone that only the people near me can hear.
Everybody but Zakar, because this is Jackson.
Oh, damn it. Zakar, I would have gone to you. You're my friend. Yes, whatever you said about that.
Shit, so something's coming then?
Yes, they're in the trees.
Alright, if there's something in the tree, it's probably just a beast. We might be able to scare it off, or we might just be able to deal with it. And
Also,
as
I can't tell you how good I feel right now.
Perhaps we can.
as she says that, something lands on the ground, having jumped down from one of the shorter branches of a tree. As you all turn, you see what looks like a human-sized macaque monkey, but with fur the color of an orangutan's and with a somewhat humanoid face. And you can see it has 2 what look like javelins or spears, they're sort of in between, on its back, and one of them in its hand. And it looks at you all and it goes,
Does it do it in like an aggressive way since it has these weapons in its hand? Like, is that the way that my character probably would perceive that?
It is certainly looking at you like with some anger in its more humanoid eyes, and then it gives like a huge, like, gritted teeth facial expression.
I point and I say, "Look out, everyone, macaque!"
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Quick question: what are these plants here?
They're just like a little outcropping of like crabgrass, basically.
Okay, so they're no more than like a few inches tall.
Yeah, they're not very big.
Okay.
All right, so we got 18 and 19
19.
and 9.
Initiative, sorry. 16.
Okay. So first up, it is, it's Zakar. Zakar goes first.
So are we fighting these things, or are we running?
Hell yeah, we're fighting these things.
And I pull out
they
my
fighting
regular
us?
longbow, and I will pull 2 arrows, not at the same time, but with my extra attack. And it's 24 to hit, and we'll do the second one with sharpshooter. 8 to hit with that.
Okay.
So
The 24 hits.
okay, and I'm shooting this one.
Sure.
Um,
The other 2 are up in the trees, so they would have cover. So just
well, with
FYI for everybody else.
sharpshooter,
Oh yeah.
it wouldn't matter. But 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. He takes that 12 points, and he goes. "Brr!"
And I will focus my ire on it for Slayer's Prey. So I didn't do that before I attacked, so I don't roll the damage yet, but next time I attack it, I can.
Sure. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll move another couple feet back here. And that's my turn.
Okay. Khalid, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna charge up to here, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack him. Yeah.
Are you using charge?
Yeah, my charge feat.
Okay.
Here, I'll put that there. Trident,
Okay, 23 hits.
and then it's gonna be 17 damage total.
Nice.
All right. 17. Your boy is bloodied as you stab him with your trident, and he goes.
I respond with,
Okay, is that your turn?
yep, that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, you lose 2 hit points.
Oh no! 2 total, or for my temporary, or
It would go
attacking
down from the
first?
temporary first.
Yeah.
Next up, it is these guys, and they are called Yeren. And this one is going to come around you, and is going to stab at you with the spear in its hand.
Mhm.
That is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. You take 7 piercing damage.
I do.
And then he is going to turn and look at all of you, see the smallest of you, and throw the spear that he just pulled out of you at Biff.
Uh-oh.
It is only a 10 to hit, though.
Yeah, we'll do it.
You all watch as it seems to get the same, like, I'm feeling kind of buff, feeling kind of big, that Khalid got.
I like that.
Next up, one of them swings out of the trees, drops down, comes rushing over at you all, gets to about there, and is going to throw a spear at Jackson.
No!
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And you take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to get right there, and he is going to stab at Yuyan with his second spear harpoon. That is a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh no.
Minimum damage for a nat 20, though. And there we go. Then it is our last fellow's turn. He is going to swing out, drop down, then he is going to go very, very far, just kind of running on his hands and knees. And he is focusing with his eyes on Zakar, and you all can see it looks like he gets a little bit more confident, just the same as his buddy and Khalid have gotten. And that is the Yeren block's turn. So next up, it is Jackson.
Okay. I guess I will. Since he just hit her, I'm going to cast with my usual way I do it. I'm going to cast Grease on, and if you don't mind, I'll just draw it out.
Sure.
What is it? A 10-foot square center. Okay. That would be. I'll make it this. That's not too easy to see. Let me change the color. There we go.
Yep.
So that is going to be greased. He has to make a dex save. 16 is the difficulty.
Okay. He just fails, so he starts to slip and slide, and he goes prone.
Okay. And I'm going to move away 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll go 20 feet to here.
Okay. He is going to make a attack of opportunity with disadvantage. So
Okay.
he's on the ground, so he's just going to try to basically, like, stab you in the shin. First
Don't
one's
pop my
a
legs.
17. Second one is a 12. Don't believe either of those hits.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, okay.
I don't wear armor, so my armor class is 11.
Okay. You take 8 points of piercing damage.
Ah! I said, don't cut my legs.
And he is, like, after he hits you, he tries to scramble up, but can't because it's not his turn yet. Next up, it is Yuyan's turn. Yuyan basically just, like, throws a hand up, and you watch as a beam of cold energy that sounds like ice being slightly cracked flies off and hits this one. Well, let's see if it hits. No, does not hit. Goes over its shoulder. And that is going to be... no, Yuyan is going to back up to there. And that is Yuyan's turn. Biff, it is your go.
Alright. I'm going to move up to here and try to catch this one's attention. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to produce like the sound of a panther roar or whatever sort of maybe wildcat would be living in this area.
Probably a tiger.
Okay, tiger. Yeah, I'm going to make it look like it's coming through my mouth, and then I'm going to use... it keeps going for a minute, so I'm going to have it keep reoccurring around like they're like call and response kind of surrounding the area.
Okay, cool.
That'll be my turn.
Can you make a intimidation check?
I can. God damn.
Okay.
I just meowed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really gonna pay attention to you, at least not right now.
But was it so not
Shouldn't have
intimidating
used up
that
your-
it feels appetizing?
Yeah, it wants
Drawn his ire now.
to tear your face off. Next up,
Shouldn't have used up your voice on all those road songs.
Damn. At least
uh,
had a drink before the fight.
next up, we go back to the top of the order with Zakar.
All right. I will use my standard action to attack the bloodied creature at least once, probably twice. But and we'll do sharpshooter, nat 20.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn.
So that is 21 points of damage, and
Okay.
I-
barely standing.
well,
Is that-
but I have Slayer's Prey on him, and that would be one of the
Oh.
dice that I would have rolled with the
Critical.
crit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll it twice, and that's 7 points of damage.
All right, you hit him and you see him waver and go, and then you feel that ire that you placed on him just sort of seeps into the wound, and he falls over dead.
Sick. All right, cool. And then for my second attack, I will strike this one, or I'll attempt to, and I'll do sharpshooter on that as well. That's a 7 to hit. So.
Yeah, that one doesn't quite connect. It sails past him.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to now focus my ire on this creature.
Sure.
And I will move back here. And that is my turn.
I'm going to say that skull looks like it's got eyebrows doing the angry face, so I'm going to call
nice.
that the ire symbol.
Awesome.
Khalid, it is your turn.
I'll run around this circle, or I'll go around this way in a dash, and I'll charge and swing down. So I'll do like a running leap and just swing my trident down on this prone guy.
Okay.
Nice.
Natural 20.
All right. Yeah, so that hits.
I think I sacrificed my intimidation so you guys could do something useful.
Well, bards are all about buffing their party.
So you all actually got inspired by the...
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Rallying cry.
Do it for the kittens.
It says when I hit, so I'm gonna divine smite
Okay.
so that I can double those dice as well.
Yeah, sure.
But I'll do 8, and then another 18. So 18 and 16 equals 34.
4.
Okay. Yeah, our boy here is bloodied. And on the ground, his blood begins to mix with the grease, making a sickly liquid with a disgusting odor.
Grind or butter? How appetizing is this bloody grease?
It's pretty unappetizing, I would say.
Well, the spell says pork rind or butter, so who knows? Could be more like a soup.
Well, I meant
Never
more
mind.
from the blood. But
I
you,
wasn't thinking about the blood.
so you've attacked him once.
But I did it as a bonus action, so that's my turn.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Because with Charger, I have to. Oh, I guess I have another 5 damage to that. Sorry.
Okay.
From the Charger, but yeah, I use more than movement to get to him.
Okay, gotcha. Then after you, it will be the Yaren's turn. So that one is going to attempt to stand. It is a 16, right?
Give me 1 second to read it real quick because I want to make sure if they have to roll to get up.
Oh, I think it's just when it leaves, right?
I thought it was moving.
10-foot square center on
Creature that
creature
enters the area or ends
creature
its
that
turn.
enters the area or ends its turn, so it doesn't have to roll to get up or move out.
Okay, so it...
But it is difficult terrain for them to move out for that square.
Sure. So it does that and uses the rest of its movement to get there. It decides not to focus on you, Khalid, and is going to throw one spear at Biff.
Okay, so that causes an attack of opportunity for me.
Okay.
Um,
So he moves, throws the spear. You take your attack. It's a 15. 15 just hits.
okay. 11 damage.
Okay. Barely standing. It's the macaque. He has no more movement. But his attack on you, Biff, it was a 19.
No hit.
Okay. And you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it's going to take its other spear. Throw that one at you as well. 21 to hit.
Also hits.
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is that Yaren's turn. The other one is going to ignore you. Get right here. And is going to fire both of his spears at Zakar. He's not thrown one, so he has 2. Or he has 3.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second one is only a 13 to hit.
AC 14.
Okay. Yeah, the second one just goes, hits the ground and buries itself in the dirt next to you.
Cool.
And then that one kind of like pounds his chest up in the air. Next up, it is Jackson's turn.
Okay, Jackson is going to he's gonna move here and use poison spray, opening up his little glyph portal, and a gust of wind blows out these almost looks like pollen that scatters across the thing's face.
Okay. What's the DC? 16?
16.
Okay. This one makes it.
Okay, so it takes no damage.
Wow, 17.
Yeah, I'm level 5 now, so I get
Okay.
double dice on cantrips now.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, lucky monkey then.
Yeah, and seeing that it like just snorts all of the pollen out, I'm just like, oh, we should get back. And I'll move here and end my turn.
Okay. Next up, it is Yuyan's go. Yuyan is going to put herself over here, and she's going to lift her hand, and you see a flicker of that same ice energy, but this time, instead of shooting out as a beam, it turns into a circle, and then a large orb instead of just a flat disc, and it shoots towards the urine. That'll be a hit. Yeah, she does a good amount of damage on our guy. And and I forgot to mention that it looked like it was less well off after that turn. Like it had a drop from its confident, buff, good feeling down to something a little worse.
Did
Just
I
to
take
clarify?
damage?
Do we like? Are we? When you say like they look like that, are you saying that we're like getting an understanding of something is causing people to get and lose buffs?
Yes. I forgot to mention, Brian, you lost 2 HP at the end of your last turn.
Okay, got it. I had a feeling.
Yep. And that is Yu Yan's turn. Not quite bloodied for the urine, but it is Biff's go.
Alright. I'm going to run up to this one. I'll draw my rapier. Make a strike at it.
Okay.
22.
22 does
Nice.
hit.
And
Ben, what
then
I just posted, does that have any effect on what's happening to me?
It does not.
Okay, got it.
it's going to do 12 damage. As it
Cool.
does that, I am going to like roar directly in his face because 3 spears at me and I'm pissed.
Nice.
Oh,
So I want that to be the last thing it sees before it.
And
leave this
indeed it is. As you stab it through the gut and make your tiger roar.
Alright, that felt good.
And is
That's
that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, then we are back to the top of the order with Zakar.
All right, I will take 2 shots at him with sharpshooter.
Sure.
First one 16 to hit,
16 does hit.
and the second one is 23 to hit.
Okay, both hit.
That's 17 plus 21
Oh.
plus 1.
Oh.
So that is 39 points
Yeah,
of damage.
you feel that the ire was just unnecessary, as you perfectly kill it with your well-placed arrows, taking it out of commission. It crumbles to the ground in front of you, and the ire seeps through it. You have defeated the monkey fight.
Take that, you fucking monkeys.
This was the problem that he said that we'd have to deal with.
just being monkeys.
Hey, quick question. You all see one square on the map, right? From Jackson, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That is only one square?
There are two. I'll erase them.
Okay, no, okay. I thought for a moment when you said there are two, you all knew something you shouldn't, but I was not trying to say that you needed to destroy one.
No, it's just I drew one, but the color was hard to see, so I just drew another one on top of it with a different color.
I mean, I appreciate you deleting it, but that was not what I was trying to figure out.
Well, Jackson does the thing where he makes the grease disappear, and maybe some of that thing's blood splattered. I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm
far enough away; it won't matter to me.
Yeah. After another 6 seconds, Quelly, did you feel a little bit worse?
Yeah, guys, I feel I don't know. I thought about eating that blood butter, and now I don't feel so good.
Well, Khalid, I have these good berries left over from last night. Why don't you try those?
I eat a good berry.
Okay. You gain 1 hit point back, and another 6 seconds passes, and you don't feel worse.
I don't feel worse.
You do not.
Okay. All right. I feel better.
You want another good berry just for good measure?
Nah, I'm good. Barry.
I believe there's something about that.
Your name's Barry Sakar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just making that canon.
You knew that.
I believe there's something about that thing, and I point at the purple plant thing in the middle, that is doing something strange. I think that might be what's affecting you, Khalid.
I'm unaffected.
Oh. Then maybe it was what was affecting those creatures.
Yeah, cool, then.
Well, to me that means we should stay away from it. You guys are walking closer to it, Biff. And
I want to...
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
It was very interesting, though.
Yes,
kinda
it's
drawn to it.
beautiful.
well,
I'm good.
I
don't
think,
need to go near it.
yeah, I mean, Khalid, you said you felt sick when you were near it.
No, I felt really good when I went near it. When I got away from it, I started feeling real bad.
Perhaps if we killed it, it would
It's a flower.
not do that? Well, I mean, you've seen dead plants before. I'm assuming.
No, I'm from the desert.
It seemed
Yeah,
to
that's
have
pretty much just the dead plants of the world.
it seemed to have that effect on the these monkeys too. So if it's affecting the natural life like that around here, maybe we should do something about it. If they're getting sick from
Hey, send your
At
beetle
the very least, I would like to...
in. Send your god beetle in.
Well, I mean, if you wish to harm something from your own god's realm, well, we can try it.
It's not from my god's realm, so yes, I'm fine with that.
Okay, well, ask him next time. And I'll poof the beetle into my hand, and I'll let it sit on the ground and walk towards the purple plant.
Sure. For a moment, when it gets to about here, you feel, because of your connection to your familiar, that basically it feels really good. Like, it feels great. It gets 2 temporary hit points. Then another 6 seconds passes, and it has lost 2 hit points. Then another 6 seconds passes, and it has lost 2 hit points. And
Let me
the
see how many hit points
lifespan
it has.
of a beetle, I doubt.
Oh
that
yeah,
is-
think it just has one.
The second time it does that, it has 1 HP.
Okay.
And
So after 12 seconds, the beetle perishes and returns to the realm that your familiar waits in.
yeah, it has
More to do
taken
with time
its
and distance.
corporeal form. Whatever that thing is has hurt it, but it's weird because at first it felt like it gave it a boon, and now it's diminished its material life force.
So maybe we shouldn't go near it.
Yeah.
I
It
would-
sounds like what alcohol does to you folk. At first it makes you feel good, but then it destroys you.
Well, no,
but the things you can.
Kool-Aid, where'd
the
you
things
get that
can
chair that you
accomplish-
turned backwards?
The things you can accomplish in a short period of times, though, it's usually worth it.
I pull out some of the booze I got with me from town. I say, well, the trick is you just never stop drinking and you never feel bad.
Did you just ask me if I have a tail? Somebody
Do you have-
here?
do you have
No?
a tail?
No, I misspoke when I was doing a bit.
Okay.
But when you take out your drink and say that, Biff, Yuyon says, "Hey, haven't drink today," and takes out one of her flasks and takes a drink.
I thought I was turning into one of the monkey people.
I mean, perhaps if we.
I was really scared.
You're gonna be a were monkey.
He just made his NPC tell me that I'm growing a tail. I'm screwed.
A monkey with a mask running around.
Do these monkeys have anything but spears, or they're just? Like-
They have like very primitive quivers for the ones that they brought.
Well, that's
Other
pretty
than
impressive
just
for
holding.
monkeys. Otherwise, they just look like regular monkeys, or do they look?
They
slightly
have
different?
like slightly more human faces.
Yeah, that's just unsettling.
Biff, did you say that we should destroy this tree or this flower?
Well, I mean, it seems to be affecting the wildlife around it. So if it's like doing the same thing it just did to Jackson's beetle to the animals in the area, like, and if it keeps growing, it just seems like it's going to be a threat eventually, if it's not already.
Jackson starts murmuring and creating a glyph, and a bauble of acid falls onto the top of that thing.
Sure. You hear a horrendous as it just sort of seems to schlorp away. Bits of it just kind of falling to the side.
Oh god,
Don't let it
Shrinks
shorp near
down.
us.
I'm gonna like start running away from it while
Walk
it moves.
away.
It's not moving, it is shrinking down.
Ah, it's slurping.
We haven't defined what slurping is, so
Thank God it only had a speed of 10 slurp.
it's gone.
10 slurps per turn.
It does appear that it is gone.
It caved in on itself, or it left.
It seemed like it was like cotton candy being put into water.
All right.
Oh.
So we got salt a slug,
You
basically.
said something about things sloshing off of it. Are there any bits of it laying around?
No. It seems like the acid spread to any bit of
Damn.
it that fell off got like bisected by the acid, and then the acid still ate that up.
Jackson is
Effective.
like cursing under his breath and stomping on the ground. Damn it!
Oh, well done, Jackson. I think you.
Well, I would
saved
have
the
loved
forest.
to have. I would have loved to have gotten pieces of that thing and figured out what it was and use it, maybe.
Yeah, I bet smoking it would be okay.
Smoking it would be wild.
Well,
Speaking of which, you may want to look away. And and Jackson moves over to one of these corpses, and he tries to dig out like small organs out of one of them and put them in a jar with his weird little crooked knife.
sure. Make a medicine check for surgery. All
So
right,
11.
you get a lung.
Okay. Yeah, and I put it in a jar, and I also take, while I do that, I get a little bit of fat stores from him, and I peel out the fat from the inside of his skin and put it in my little pouch where I get my grease from. And
Yeah,
you know what? I'll shave I'll shave a little chunk of its hair and put some of its hair into a pouch as well.
Yuyan catches a glimpse of you doing this and starts pounding at her flask.
He told you not to look.
Yeah, it was a mistake on my part.
Definitely trust Jackson when he tells you not to look.
Are we going?
It is a rare occurrence in which I would offer for people not to look.
We going?
Yeah.
We going?
yeah. Let's keep heading.
Seems like it's been taken care of.
I am not going to go through that clearing. I'm going to go this way.
Yeah. Is there? I wonder if there's any residual effects. Oh well. Yeah. Let's just.
Yeah, and Jackson kind of goes slowly behind everyone else because his eyes are darting around, seeing just in case there is something, and he sadly walks away at the end.
Yeah. No one who walks.
Charlie
through the...
Brown walks off.
Because your token could be, you could look at your token like portrait as being happy or sad, pretty easy, like kind of melancholy.
That's a good point.
Happy.
That's just another advantage of Emily's amazing artwork.
Yeah, right. It's very universal.
There's also a fun thing where this group there is little stash, big stash, mask, and mascara. That's a fun thing about this group. You all come to the edge of the forest, and you can
like a Catholic
see.
thing, right?
Yes. You can see that there is a mountain, and you can see there are a number of cave openings off in the distance. But before the mountain, there is about an 80-foot stretch of dirt and mud. And you can see that there is a large group of people seemingly waiting, with a few important figures seeming to have a conversation off away from you. And it would
what
have...
do these important figures look like that makes them seem so important?
Just one of them has a long robe. Most of them seem to be dressed somewhat uniformly, sort of large, dark brown cloaks. They're wearing some kind of mask. It's hard to make out from this distance. Then they're, like, most of them seem to have swords and maybe some, like, chainmail underneath those cloaks. A few of them have bows instead of swords. And then you can see there's just one who is in a robe of the same make as the others, but it's like a burgundy. And then you see there is one who is in this sort of, it's more of a rigid cape with sort of odd jutting shapes towards the bottom. And it has these, what look like bandages wrapped around it at different points. And you can see that it has a mask like the others, but it covers more of its head instead of just its face. And the two of them seem to be talking and gesticulating at the cave entrances.
Oh, are these the, and I'm saying this kind of low, I don't want them to see us. Are these possibly the people you were worried about beating you here?
Yeah, that's them. It looks like the white masks. I'm going to take you all to the map. I believe I have your tokens there. This is just what you all see. If your tokens aren't there, then great. Good on me for anticipating that I would do this. But you can see sort of this large group. There's a little bit of what looks like a pond, but it might be pretty deep. Then a few of them are beyond it, and you see the two having a conversation. Yeah, those are the white masks.
Sorry, Ben, how many people did you say were down here? Like, I can see the number on the screen, but are there other?
No, from what you can see, it's just the 6, 10, it's just 11 people.
Okay.
You don't see, like, any sitting in some of the entrances of the caves or anything like that.
Okay.
They're, damn it, if we didn't have so many questions about what counted as bravery, maybe perhaps we would have beaten them here.
Well, how far away are we?
You're about 80 feet back. So in order for you to get closer, there doesn't really seem to be a way that you can go up with any sort of cover, because it's like
Actually,
tree
I
line
believe-
stops.
I do have a way, and I cast invisibility on myself to creep closer.
Okay, so Biff goes invisible. I guess make a stealth check, but please mention what you do. I'm gonna be muted for just a sec.
Okay.
Well, wait. I can shoot people from really far away. Should I just go up on the mountain and kill them all?
I mean, kind of want to hear what they're talking about first, at least. Maybe I can go see what's up and then come back and we can roll with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is that voice coming from? What was that voice?
No, it's
This
our
is-
friend Biff. We've
This
been
is
traveling.
your God, Quali. Don't you remember me from all of our rap sessions?
Oh my God, Kaznar, you sound different.
Yes, I have a bit of a cold. I'm
You
sorry.
sound simpler.
I'm going to need you to wait here, okay? Don't do anything that might screw up the stealth mission.
Ugh. I don't know that you're my god. You don't sound like my god.
I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on us in case anybody else wants to go along.
Yeah. So, do I even need a stealth check if I'm invisible and silent?
Well, you're not silent. You're muffled, right?
Yeah, you get a +10 bonus to it. A stealth roll.
So you will still be. There is a chance that you will make noise. Let me
Okay,
pick an appropriate little thing for being
And I have advantage for being invisible, correct?
Yes, you are. So advantage and a +10.
So 20.
Sakar,
20.
Yeah.
where's Biff and Yuyan?
We were just talking with.
Yeah.
We've spoken with Biff for forever. You know his voice. Or
I'm
their
right in.
voice.
Oh, there's Yuyan.
And Yuyan's there too.
I care less about Biff. Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, and show me where you're going. You all are not actually this close, just Biff.
I am going to. Can I sneak around the side and get to where these like head hunter guys are?
You would.
We're
be
almost
able
that
to.
close.
You're not really though. I just
mean,
put you
80
all
feet.
here to
This
be
is
here.
55.
Around here.
I put you all here just to have your tokens here for when anything happens.
Yeah, I'm saying, but that's only what, like a 15-foot difference?
That's true.
Yeah.
You get to there, and it doesn't seem like anybody has heard you. But you can hear the conversation happening.
Okay. What are they saying?
The tree line stops 80 feet back, Aaron. So you all are back at the end of the tree line. Looking
Oh, we're
out
at the end of the tree. Okay. Could
Yeah.
I climb up a tree?
You could, yeah. The conversation that they're having seems to be, we can simply go in and kill it. There are many of us. It is a single dragon. It would not cause a big enough problem that I am an adjudicator. And then that's the one with the bandages and the slightly more imposing mask. The one in the burgundy cloak says, I would be more cautious. You are not an adjudicator yet. Junior adjudicator you may be, perhaps, but you have not completed all of your trials. It will be... The goddess's blessing is not with you to such a degree that I think challenging a dragon is wise. I could go in and kill it now. You all could remain here if you are too afraid. And no, we will be joined by others in 2 days' time. We simply need to ensure that the witch does not beat them here. There will be enough of us that we will be able to deal with it. For now, we are holding out.
Does casting a cantrip break concentration?
Not unless it wouldn't require concentration.
Okay. Alright, when she says witch, I am going to use minor illusion to make the sound of a witch cackling kind of off to the distance.
Okay. You see the one who referred to himself as an adjudicator. He sort of shoots up, and when he does, he holds out his hand and sort of balls it into a fist. But before he makes it completely closed, this basically like a extremely well-made halberd appears in his hand, and just
Like the Keyblade?
beams into existence, kind of. Not like the Keyblade, like cool. And he
Hey, the Keyblade's cool.
looks around and goes, "What is that? Where? Can you ping the direction that you made it from?
Yeah. Wait, how do I ping?
If you hold. Okay.
Oh,
He sort of looks off in that direction, and he comes down here, and he says, Marco, I'll take. Go that way. See if you can see anything. Do not engage. Go about a mile.
make it happen again over here.
Two of them go that way, and when you do that, he says, hey, stop. Just Marco. Ate. You go that way. Again, do not engage. Simply report back. And two of them go off in the opposite directions.
Okay.
Everyone,
are we
be
able
ready.
to hear anything? Like when he started commanding them with orders, was it loud enough for us to hear all the way back at the trees?
I think you can hear that there is a voice, kind of.
Okay, but you can't make out the words.
Yeah, you just kind of hear hey, hey. And you did see two of them walk off.
It just sounds like Italian to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way back to the
It's
group.
just
Sure,
scary
make a
face.
second stealth check, though, Biff,
Yeah.
Okay,
with advantage still and the +10.
gotcha.
Okay, 23.
23.
You make it back. Nobody seems to. There's a moment where you think one of them is looking at you, but then it's just which way is Alendor back? And then he looks back to his buddies, and they didn't notice you.
Right, yeah, I relay information in the conversation. Say the guy in the bandages seems to be trying to call the shots, but could be outranked by this burgundy robe guy. He seems eager to go. Burgundy robe is not quite so much, but they're both concerned about some sort of witch beating them to the punch. So
It's probably me. I'm not quite popular with them, so.
well, that's not a nice thing for him to say about you. That kind of makes me mad.
Well, I appreciate that, Biff. Thank you. Well, if more of them are coming, then we'll need to act tomorrow at the latest.
But we have a little time now where there's too fewer of them. I mean, they've got to march a mile round trip, so.
Yeah.
Are they very deadly?
The one with the bandages is if that's an adjudicator, then we've got
Oh,
something.
Mumra up there?
Yeah, mutated.
That's copyrighted material.
Yeah, so he seemed pretty cavalier about just walking in and killing a dragon, no problem. So at least is very confident.
If he's an adjudicator, which I think looks like he is, it's not
Well, he's
far off.
He's a junior adjudicator, from what Burgundy Robe was saying.
Oh, I don't.
He has to pass some trials or something. I don't know.
From what I know about their organization, I don't think that's an official title. I think if we strike now, we've got a chance.
Yeah, I mean, if I get on top of that mountain, I can pick them off from there.
The mountain is pretty tall.
Can you pick them off from here as the car?
Yeah, but they can run up to me much quicker than they could.
I mean, you're 100. We can go back 100.
Well,
feet.
I mean, perhaps it's considered brave then if you're doing it at a place where they can retaliate.
I don't think so, but
What if I run up and you start picking them off while I fight them close up?
Yeah, well, I think that would work, but I just think that I don't think any of them are a match for my bow, to be honest, especially if I have cover.
Yeah.
Well, I can provide some cover if I put out I could put out a very enormous cloud. You've seen me do it before, and it's discolored and terrible smelling. They will find it hard to cross the puddle of ponds or whatever it is up there.
Sure. Ben, looking around, so I'm on, I'm in like the lower branches of a tree. Are there any trees further back that are taller that I could see over the treetop, or are they all about the same height?
There's one about 5 feet back from the tree line
Okay.
that, like just the very edge of it, that
Right.
is significantly taller.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I could just climb on top of there, tuck into some of the branches, and start picking them off. And
Yeah, just don't hit me.
yeah, I guess that did happen.
And also, I'm wearing a mask and a cloak. And,
Oh,
you
sure.
know, I don't look
It'll
too far. It's also dark, you know.
It'll be doubly difficult then. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, how about this? I'll wear the guandao so that it's exposed and in a way that you can definitely see. I'm the person with the big spear sticking out of his back.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Before we act, I can maybe that group out front. I might be able to put them to sleep and take even more of them out of the fight.
Yeah, just signal for me if you guys want to set up an ambush closer. You can, and I can start firing from back here.
How much distance do you need for that?
I have to get within 20 feet of them.
20 feet. So maybe you guys come over here.
Oh no,
I'll run up forward.
I have to get within 90 feet. I think I can actually.
Oh,
do it.
okay.
20 foot cubes. Yeah, I can do it from here. And then it's within 20 feet.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
I'm sorry, I was muted. I was trying to say something. My thing that I was describing would need me to move up, not like right up on them, but onto this map basically, so that I could reach this side of the water with my spell.
Okay.
I could put these guys to sleep first. Then we.
I mean, I promise you, if I run right into them, they're going to be more focused on me than stuff that's happening from the darkness, you know?
Yeah. How much longer are you invisible for, Dev?
Up to an hour, so I still got plenty of time.
Well, you broke invisibility when you cast the spell, though, right?
No, because this is a cantrip that didn't require concentration.
Oh, okay.
So you can sneak up with. You still have the blessing of the Arm of Death on you. That's keeping
Does
you
anyone have
silent.
any healing potions before we start? I am quite wounded from those beasts earlier.
How
Oh,
injured are you?
Oh, that's hard to put into a numeric number. Let's say 15 points of health.
Okay. I will use the rest of my lay on hands and give you 15 health.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Carly.
Cure wounds him.
Yeah.
Your touch
Wow.
is
You've met my
invigorating.
god for the very first time tonight. Now, let's go
No,
attack.
that's not. I never said that I met him. I merely saw him.
Oh, seeing this meeting.
Okay. Well, I think that we're ready to go then.
Okay.
Yuyan, do you know anything about these masked men that we should know about before we fight them?
They're servants of a old god. Naya, is the name.
Oh,
She's dangerous business, but you know, gone. Not really a problem. So they're probably looking for this egg to try and find a way to bring it back, I'm guessing. So the adjudicator, like I said, they can be trouble. The rest
Oh, yeah,
of them, they look a bit oddier than some that I've dealt with. I've had to fight them a few times. Had to pretend to be a friend a few times. So be wary, but mainly, if we want to deal with the biggest problem, that's going to be the one with the wrappings.
Yeah, maybe you guys, after you cast your like starting things, maybe everyone focus something big on that guy.
Well, if I do my thing, it'll be hard to target him.
Okay.
He'll be masked in a terrible, smelly cloud.
Okay.
I was thinking I would pick off the archers first so that they couldn't pepper us on our approach.
Well, yeah, no, I'm fine with that. What I mean is, I don't want that guy running in while I'm fighting 4 dudes, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go. Maybe you can get a few shots on when I run up there.
Yeah. And so at what point would you guys want me to start shooting?
I think after sleep is cast.
Okay.
Alright,
Right?
so I reach into my pouch and pull out a small cricket, and then kind of give it a kiss and blow it towards the crowd, and it kind of turns into dust and floats its way on the wind over to them, and I cast sleep.
Okay. How much HP do you cast it over?
It doesn't work when I click it. Oh, it's roll 5d8.
Ben, while this is happening, I'm going to focus my ire on this guy. Oh, wait, I can't. He's not within 60 feet. Never mind.
Okay.
But what? I'm going to cast Magic Weapon while that's
First
happening.
The first one is the one that we're sticking with?
Yeah, 24. Yeah, I
Okay.
accidentally clicked the second one.
Yep. None of them fall asleep, but all of them sort of... Well, you can't really see it because their eye holes on their masks aren't very big, but they sort of blink, and then one of them goes, "What the hell was that? What is going on?" What is...
I run.
All right, you run off. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Well, they know we're here now. so if you want-
Well, I was going to say, I thought we were organizing all of us go up and do something real quick before they know.
I think that's what that was.
But I thought we were doing it succinctly.
Okay.
So Jackson
I
could
guess
run
I
up
don't
at the
know.
same time as Quillade.
Okay. So we were 80 feet away, right?
Yeah, you were 80 feet away, so to dash, you could get 20 feet away from the guy in front.
Okay, so I'm just trying to do the math. That's 25 for me to run here to where I actually am on the screen. 25, 30. I'll go there. Oh.
Okay. Quillade has an 11.
I got a 9. And Ben, I'm keeping track on my token how far back I am from the map. So there's another 30 feet that I'm further back.
Sure.
And then
Gotcha.
I don't know, how high am I up in the tree?
These trees aren't like super
Huge, right? Sure.
wide, so to get a sturdy branch, you have to be pretty close to the ground. So I'd say
Yeah.
you're maybe 10 feet up.
10 feet up. Okay, sounds good.
Um,
So I have that on my token as well.
Okay, cool. Biff is 13. Can you roll initiative, Nathaniel?
Yeah, 1 second. 5.
Okay. Then first up in our fight, it is going to be all of these guys. So these 3 are going
Well,
to.
wait. When I ran up, I cast my spell, right?
Oh, yeah. You get your surprise round, so go ahead.
I am putting Stinking Cloud right there. So this thing has what does it describe it as? Clown started there. Oh, actually, you know what? It doesn't say that they're obscured, I don't think. The area is heavily obscured, which means it's almost impossible to see them, and it's almost impossible for anyone to see through it.
Okay. There is. You all do still see something inside. There are now a pair of glowing blue eyes where the adjudicator was. But otherwise, you can't see anything, and you can hear a bunch of coughing. Can you put the description for Stinking Cloud in so I can make the
Oh yeah, sorry.
DCs?
It is the DCs are 16 con saves, and that's at the beginning of their turns.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. Yeah,
I have-
starts their turn in it.
I'm going to use the rolls that I just did. So, sick. Sick. Healthy. Sick. Okay. Then, first up, it is our boys with the swords. They all draw them. They're like gladiuses. These 3 all move forward and basically form a wall, and are each going to take 2 attacks on Khalid.
Yeah, this is a bad plan because I forgot that we're 80 feet away, not 60 feet away.
Sorry. So the first one, first attack is a 17. Second attack is a 23.
Yep.
So 16 misses, right? Or 17 misses.
Yeah, 17 misses.
Okay. Then you take 7 points of slashing damage.
Yeah.
Second guy, first attack is a 19. Second attack is a 24.
Both hit.
Okay. You take 5 points of slashing, then 9 points of slashing.
Okay.
Third guy, first attack is only a 10. Second attack is a natural 20.
Cool. That hits.
Minimum damage. You take 5 slashing from his nat 20.
Okay. I'm more than half down.
Okay. The last guy is going to sort of go over here. And he seems like he's ready to hit anybody if they come towards him. Next up, it is Yu Yan's turn. Yu Yan is going to run forward, and above her head you see this shrieking ball of fire appear, and she chucks it behind these guys. And Khalid, you see this fire burst out and get just in front of your face before it stops spreading. And they have
Fireball.
dexterity checks. One guy succeeds, second guy succeeds, last guy fails. I'm going to roll that privately on my phone on my dice rolling app for the damage. Okay. The guy who failed dies. He is burnt up. The other 2 are both bloodied.
Damn.
And
Jesus.
that is Yu Yan's turn.
That means that spell rolled at least 50, at the very least.
Okay. Now, next up, it is... After them, it comes... Sorry. She was 15. Next up is the Adjudicator. The Adjudicator appears from outside of the smoke. The Stinking cloud. And let me check the range on something. I'm sorry about this. This is highly unprofessional. 60. Okay. He holds up the hand that he does not have his halberd in, and he is going to cast Heat Metal on your armor, Khalid.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yep. I'm done.
You take 7 fire damage.
Uh-huh.
Wait, do you get to make that con save?
That is to see if he drops it, if it is a weapon that he is holding.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna finally get to see Khalid's face.
I thought about having it be the mask, but he would have no reason to choose. He would not see the... It would be out of character for this character to be like, oh, it'd be dramatic if I make the mask set on fire.
It's also really rude for a guy that everyone is wearing masks to target a guy's mask.
Yeah.
He
You
knows
gotta
the
honor
struggle.
mask.
Yeah.
It's the code of the mask.
But that is his turn. Next up, it is Biff's go.
Alright. I'm going to approach 25 feet, still invisible, cast Cure Wounds on Khalid here. At, we'll go 3rd level. Ugh. 16.
Yeah, 16's not bad. 16's higher than he was before.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my turn.
Thank you.
Okay. Then after Biff, it is Khalid's go.
So I have to take off my armor, right?
It's...
Or I keep getting hurt.
Doesn't that take way too long though?
Yeah, it takes a minute to take off my armor.
I don't... It's not a compulsion thing.
10
It's like
turns.
a pain thing. So the
Yeah, so I'm going to keep taking damage, right? And I know how hurt I am.
So
I've been compelled to take off my armor.
I mean, the armor is not losing its heat, correct?
Should have taken that other good berry that I offered you.
But it's not like you do the DC, and if you get below a 10, you don't have a choice. It's the DC doesn't really apply. It's a choice to try to fight through the pain of this fire.
Yeah,
Or
it's
not.
a choice to die. All right, I'll hit these 2 guys, and then I'll figure something out.
Okay. 27
Hell yeah.
hits, 23 hits. You stab both of them with your trident, cutting through their chainmail and spilling their guts out as they fall dead in the mud.
Okay, and then I misty step over here, and then run my full distance
Back
off
towards
the map, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Towards the car, I guess.
Okay. Then you are 30 feet back. Okay, that was Khalid's turn. Next up, it is... I am not sure if heat metal would drop from you getting further away. I think that it would. I don't think that
I
you
think
can
it just
concentrate on a
stays on
spell
it.
once it goes outside of its range. That doesn't make sense. So I think as you get further back, you... like, after you Misty Step, you basically cut it off because you get far enough away.
Okay. Could I tell that was cast from this person with blue eyes, or do I just assume that my metal got really hot?
You watched him, like, flick 2 fingers up, and then your
Okay.
armor started to burn.
Okay, so I don't think that my god did that.
Okay.
What do you get for killing his beetle creature?
Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
After Khalid, it is the mage in Burgundy who just sort of runs back out, breathing, and then she runs over here. It's going to come back here. That's a little too far, I think. I think she would get right there. So she can't see any of you. She does not have good enough line of sight. So she is going to... A moderate wind disperses the cloud after 4 rounds. I think she uses the gust cantrip to just see if she can get rid of a little bit of the cloud and sees that she can't. And that's her turn. Then it is Zakara's turn.
Okay. With my advantage, can I see the mage?
With your
Since I'm higher up?
I think so, yeah, because Stinking Cloud, 20-foot radius. I think that it would curve just enough that you can see her, yeah.
Okay. I am going to focus on her, and I will use my sharpshooter.
Sure.
That's 8 to hit and
Flies into the
14 to
cloud.
hit.
The 14 hits.
Okay. And that is 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay. You hear her cry out in pain, even from this distance, as she just goes, "Ah!" But that is all you get for your trouble.
Sure. And with my bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark on this guy, who is 90 feet away from me. So he's just in range.
Okay.
Or, well, he's within 90 feet. He's 75 feet away from me.
Sure.
So,
And you have cast it, and you feel it take root, and you know where this guy's going.
okay. And that means Pass Without a Trace is no longer on you guys.
Sure. After Zakar, if that's your turn.
Yeah. Should I have done like a stealth roll before all this started to be in the tree to see how well I'm hidden? Or
I guess so. You'll still have cover from anything.
yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and make a stealth roll to see if they know which tree you're in. They
Sure.
don't.
Okay.
After Zakar, it is Jackson.
Okay. Oh, is this going to be worth it? We'll find out. Jackson's going to run up here, and he's going to cast Grease on under this guy. I'll draw it out and link it. And I'll have it be right there. And I am just in range to cast that. So if I move any further away, it will disappear.
DC 16.
Yes.
Let me
Dex for this one.
Let me see, because he is close. No, he succeeds.
Okay. Used fire there. And I'll move just 2 more ticks. Actually, I'll move 1. I don't want to be directly next to a companion, just in case. And then my turn.
Okay. Then next up, it is Sword Fella. He is going to dart over towards you, Jackson. He is going to take 2 attacks on you.
Okay.
First one is a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. He does 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Can you concentration check?
Yeah. 24. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
you
good.
succeed.
Nice.
Second attack is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That is 10 points of slashing damage. Concentration check, please.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So you maintain your concentration. Oh, I did not have the
I am
archers.
bloodied.
Oh, you're bloodied. I did not have the archers go. They are puking their guts out back in the fog cloud. And that is what they were doing. That was the sword fellow's turn. He has hit Jackson twice. Next up, it is after swords. It is Yuyan's turn. Yuyan is going to walk to the side, and she is going to. I think she just sort of flicks sort of 3 fingers up towards this guy, and from each of them, a bolt of magic flies out and hits him.
Well, now you don't use fire after I ask her to.
I've got limited resources, Jackson.
She's hitting the one that's killing you.
They're all trying to kill me.
I know that wasn't canon, but this guy says, "Don't flatter yourself." And after you yawn, it is Biff's turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level again.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Nice. So you are no longer bloodied, I believe. Oh, and
I am topped off, baby.
But no more 3rd level spells. Then I'm gonna
thank you.
finish my movement here. I'm done.
Okay. I forgot the adjudicator actually goes just before you, but
Nope.
no worries this round. He steps out of the grease over the pond and is going to get to right here. Does Jackson have anything that is metal on him?
He has his dagger on his belt, and it has a metal blade. He probably, in his pack, he has metal things, for sure.
Okay, but nothing currently on him that's metal.
Trying to think. No, nothing in my equipment list that I would be holding or wearing.
Okay, then he is just going to take a dash and get to you. That is his turn. Then he gets right there and says, "You should not be here." Then after him,
I get that a lot.
would be Biff. But Biff got just a little bit quicker this turn. Biff is at 13. So Khalid, you are at an 11.
Okay.
You
Where
are
can I
not burning.
How far off of the map am I?
You were 30 feet off because you used your
Okay.
Misty Step to get off, so you can get back to the map if you like.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go there. And I'm gonna throw my trident at him.
Okay. You take it, you chuck it, and 18 hits.
Okay. It's 12 damage.
Okay, nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
I'll use my bonus action to take out the Giambo sword. Just so that's ready.
Okay. You take out your Gian.
Yeah. It's
And
not Giambo.
Nope.
It's just Gian. Okay, got it.
The staff that you all got has a name. The Gian is just a mage killer.
Okay. Mage killer. Got it.
And okay, that is Khalid's go. Then next up, it will be our mage's turn. The mage is going to skirt around, stop just before the grease. And the mage is now going to cast Fireball, answering in kind the spell that she heard, not saw. So you basically just see it looks sort of similar to when you cast a spell, Jackson, where she sort of draws a glyph in front of her with her fingers. And you see it crashes down back far enough that Jackson and Yuyan will have to make a save. Neither of her allies will have to make one. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Jackson.
Okay.
Yuyan fails.
It's a 10 for me.
Okay, that is a failure.
Shouldn't waste the healing.
I mean, we'll see, actually.
You take 32 points of fire damage.
Woo.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's rough.
I have 1 HP, so he literally looks like a cartoon that got blown up by a bomb.
Still smoldering, like one hair
Yeah.
still.
Smoldering, covered in soot.
Well, now we need Emmy's version of your token without a mustache because yours just got burnt off.
My quaff!
No, that
Yeah.
baby's still there. Yu Yan
Yeah.
falls back unconscious.
We should make versions of the tokens with dripping blood and like black eyes. So that shows when we're bloodied.
That would be very fun, but also a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yu Yan falls back unconscious. You have been hit. You were at 1 HP, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. And that is the mage's turn. Zakar, it's your go.
Has it been 24 hours since since I cast Goodberry yesterday?
I don't think so, because I think you cast it at
It was
nighttime.
late at night, yeah.
So I think it is getting close.
So everybody has 2 Goodberries still from that. Just a heads up.
Good to know. I mean,
However-
it is good to know. You've got an ally down.
I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark onto the Adjudicator.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my standard action so that's my bonus action, my standard action to Sharpshooter, try to strike the mage again with both of my attacks.
Sure.
So that is 18 to hit
18 hits.
and 23 to hit.
18 hits. We can say that the 23 was at somebody else, if you would like.
Yes. I would say
Yep,
that.
because,
yeah.
well, actually, no. 17. Mage is still up, just very, very bloodied.
Yeah, I was shooting both at her.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, sure. The
The arrow
15.
goes back and forth in midair.
The
depending on target.
15 tears at her, and you can see it's almost like a cantrip pops up. It actually looks like she cast shield between the arrows, and your arrow just shatters her shield
hell yeah.
and
All right,
crashes
cool.
into her chest, and she falls back. And the mage is no more.
Okay, at that point then, I'm going to drop out of the tree. So that's 10 of my movement. And unless would I take damage, like fall damage from that, or?
No, 10 feet no.
Okay. So that's 10 of my movement, and then another 20 movement. I'm going to start running forward.
Okay.
Still with my bow out, but so I'm still 20 feet off the screen. Yeah.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Then next up, it is Jackson's go.
Okay. Jackson pulls a feather out into one hand and a little mushroom cap out of another into his other hand, and he starts drawing 2 glyphs, and he looks at the adjudicator and says, well, when you've mapped much of the aether, you can be anywhere you want to be. And the one of the glyphs I draw just brings this shoot of mist over me, and I disappear and reopen 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet over here with Misty Step.
Yep.
And the other glyph that I was drawing is left right where I was standing, and all of a sudden these 2 globs of acid throws up into these 2 people's faces.
Okay, nice. What's the DC?
16. It's a dex, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, little fella doesn't make it, adjudicator makes it.
Okay, so the little fella takes 5 acid damage.
Sure.
And then I will use my movement to move. Let me measure it. To there.
Okay. Yeah, you dart away. You hear a grumbled from the injured fella. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay. I love this big old Misty Step party.
Yeah.
Next up, it is
If you ain't Misty stepping, you ain't stepping at all.
the archers. First guy gets out. Second guy gets out. Last guy gets out. So all of them manage to not be sick. So this guy's going to go here. This guy is going to, unfortunately, get onto the grease. So let's see if he falls and stays in the cloud. He does fall. He's still in the cloud. So he will have to get up and then see if he can make it again. You see one of them goes and peeks over the mage's body. Seems to grab something that she was holding in her hand in the folds of the robe, and is going to turn and throw it. Natural 20, so it lands just behind the adjudicator. So you see, Biff, because you're so close, you see there is
What's the range on thrown weapons?
It's not a thrown weapon. It's a thrown object, and it was a natural 20, so 60 feet. You can throw a pencil 60 feet, because Biff, you
There's
see...
no way you could get a pencil 60 feet.
I could throw
That
a
thing
pencil. I
would
could throw a
get caught in
pencil
the wind
60
and go
feet.
nowhere.
Speak for yourself, dude.
I'm gonna go to a football field and see if I can clear 20 yards with a pencil.
I mean, if you dart it just right.
I only buy
cut
Misty
through that
Step
wind
pencils.
Biff, you see a wand fall and sort of roll to the adjudicator's boot.
Okay.
And then we
Which
go...
damage does a wand take from being thrown into the dirt?
I mean, it's a pretty loamy dirt, so...
What else can I say to annoy you?
You want to take some time mispronouncing words from another language?
No, they knocked out you young to
Hey,
Alright. We go back to the top of the order. Sword guy turns, picks up the wand, and presses it into the hand of the adjudicator. That is his turn. Well, that's that for his movement. He is going to stand over the body of Yu Yan.
oh no.
Once he has the wand in the adjudicator's hand. Next up, it is Yu Yan's turn. Let's see if she can make her save. She makes one save. Next up, it's the adjudicator's turn. He turns and flicks the wand towards this guy, and you all watch as he grows to double his size. He is now a large creature, towering over Yu Yan's body. Biff, it's your turn. Basically, you just see this thing like grow, its cloak and its mask growing with it, and its sword.
Okay. I'm going to move over here. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave, which amazingly still does not break invisibility.
What's this tiny invisible thing doing all these annoying spells?
Level 2. Gonna make a DC con save.
Okay. First one does not succeed. Let's see if the adjudicator does. Adjudicator just barely makes it. So is that full damage on a failure, half damage on success?
Yes.
Okay, well, you have killed this giant guy. So the giant sword, giant gladius, sort of clatters to the ground, and this massive form falls back. There's a thud, and its body slowly shrinks back down to a normal man size. And the
Hopefully it doesn't
adjudicator...
hit Yu Yan. That would be good.
How's his grip looking on that wand? Has he got it? Is he got it tight in his hand?
It's pretty tight, you know, like a good wand grip isn't too tight.
Right. Okay.
But he manages to hang on to it with the Thunder Wave. It was 18 damage, so half of that is, what, 9?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to kind of get away from that area of effect there.
Sure. Next up, it is Khalid.
I'll go over here and feed a good berry to John.
Yu Yan
Yuyan, sorry.
chews it and looks up at you and Says,
It's a lot of letters, okay?
thank you. Thanks. Fuck.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
what-
Just
that's
stand
what-
behind me.
That's what one of those feels like, I suppose.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, so you...
I was not a fan. You hear from a smoldering man far away.
and you used your movement to get there in your action. Is there anything else you want to do?
I will, as a bonus action, cast.
I don't know if you used your full action. I don't remember where you... Or your full movement. I don't know where you were.
I was here.
Okay, so that was...
Yeah, it's
1,
just not
2,
my full
3,
movement.
4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah.
I'll step in front, and then I will cast. Wrathful Smite on my weapon,
Okay. On your
and
Mage Kill.
on the Mage Killer. Yes.
Okay. You
I
have...
don't know why it's not allowing me to put it in there, but yes, I cast that, and then that's the end of my turn.
Sure. Next up, Zakar. It's your go.
All right, I will use my first attack to shoot at. Well, I'll continue to move forward, so I'm now here, and I'm on the page. I'm on the screen now.
Sure.
And I will, with a regular longbow strike, shoot at the one that I just pinged. So that's 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And that's 12 piercing damage.
Okay. He is bloodied.
And I'll try to hit him with sharpshooter this time.
Sure.
And that is a 6 to hit.
6 does not hit.
Okay.
Flies into the cloud.
Fair enough.
Horrible spell.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Next up, Jackson, it is your turn.
Okay, I will.
And we're gonna take a break after this fight, just so you all know.
This is a toughie.
Oh, Ben, sorry. Can I use my bonus action to focus my ire on the adjudicator?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So Hunter's Mark and my ire is on him.
Okay, I'm going to. This is probably not a great idea, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna cast Acid Splash on this one in the corner here.
Okay. He got a natural 20, so he
Okay, so he dodges it,
matrix
and I'm gonna move 10 feet here. Maybe more. Let me do a little line of sighting here. Yeah, I'll move there and end my turn.
Okay. Next up, it is the archer's turn, and the one who you just tried to acid splash, is going to shoot at you.
Okay.
17 to hit.
It hits. I am unconscious.
Oh no.
Sure. You fall. You, just for reference, you took 7 points piercing. And then he is going to turn and cannot see Biff, so is going to fire at Khalid. That is a 7 to hit.
Nope.
Sure. This one who is bloodied is going to stand up. Or no, he's not bloodied. He's not on the ground. And he is going to fire at Zakar. Try to answer in kind. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then is going to notch another one and fire at Khalid. 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, that one just flies past you. We go back to the top of the order. First up, it is Yu Yan. Yu Yan stands up. She is going to cast Misty Step when she is standing. So she is going to appear there. And then with her remaining 15 feet of movement, she's going to make a run for Jackson. And you see her sort of reach down for that potion she made with her chemistry kit. Just the vial, not the potion, the one that she drank as she is running. Then it is Yuyan is 15, so Adjudicator is 14. He is going to slip the wand back down into a loop on his belt with one motion, and then he is going to raise that empty hand again, pointing it at Khalid, and he is going to cast Heat Metal once again.
Okay, con save. Or no, it just happens.
So it does happen, but this time he is casting it on your Gian. On the Mage Killer. So please make the Constitution saving throw. You take 8 points of fire damage. Okay, you have held on to the sword, but you take 8 points of damage, and then he is going to step right up. And it is Biff's turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at the Adjudicator. I'm going to tell him his bandages make him look like a dork. And
They really do.
so they need to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Does not succeed.
Yeah.
They take 4 damage, but they also have disadvantage on their next roll.
Sure.
And he needs to do a Constitution Constitution saving throw for concentration on heat metal.
Yeah, he succeeds.
Okay.
And
Thank you for
then
keeping me honest.
I'm going to move as close as I can to Jackson over here. That'll be it.
Okay. Next up, Khalid, it's your turn.
Hi, it's my turn. I am going to bonus action. Vow of Enmity. So you are. I gain advantage on attack rolls against the creature for 1 minute, or until it drops to 0 hit points or falls unconscious. Okay, so that's that. I will take my first swing.
Yeah. So you have advantage and gain a +1 because you're using Mage Killer and he just cast a spell. 16 does not hit, but the 18 does.
So that's the advantage. And then I am going to pump a smite into it.
Sure.
So it does 9 damage plus 2d8.
Don't you have Wrathful Smite on too?
Yeah, I'm doing that as well. Plus the d6 psychic. Or I'm sorry, I did 2d6. Sorry. So just do the 5. So
28.
Yep. And then it has to do a wisdom save or become frightened of me.
Okay. He does. What's your DC?
15.
15. Okay, he does succeed on that.
Okay.
And he needs to do the concentration check.
Yep. He does not beat a 28.
Okay.
Nice.
So my sword won't hurt me anymore.
It's half that, so it's got to beat a 14.
Oh, okay. He does beat a 14.
It's either 10 or half of the damage, whichever is higher.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
he does manage to keep heat metal up.
No problem. Let's see if he beats this one.
15 does not hit.
But I
But you
have
still have
advantage.
16 does not hit.
16. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, it is Zakar. I will be right back. If you want to go ahead and make your rolls for attacking anybody, just tell me who they're against when I come back. Don't lie, because I am going to be able to watch this back at some point.
Sure.
But if we kill
I think
Ben
that
before
makes
he
it even
watches it
better.
back.
I mean, it'll be too late.
Yeah, and it makes it really funny that we know that he's just really mad at him by
We've
himself.
already won the fight.
All natural 20s.
Well, I'm attacking this guy, and 18 sharpshooter.
Okay, 18 sharpshooter on the adjudicator.
Yep.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and it is 19 plus Slayer's Prey, which is an additional 6, and Hunter's Mark, which is an additional 2. So that is 27 points of damage.
What about your ire?
Yeah, that's Slayer's Prey. That's my ire. So that's a concentration check of 13, if we're rounding down.
He does beat it.
Okay. And I will attack him again.
Sure.
With Sharpshooter.
Okay.
And that's a 20 to hit.
Okay. When you aim it at him, you hear a garbled, "No!"
Yes.
Yeah, but your arrow does pierce him.
What's that?
Your arrow does pierce him.
Okay. And yeah, that's 19 points of damage. So that would be 10 that he would have to make on the concentration check.
He drops concentration as he drops dead.
Hell yeah. All right.
Falling backwards.
And with my turn, or my movement rather, I'm going to move forward 30 feet. And I'm going to focus my ire on the bloodied guy.
Okay. Yeah.
For my bonus action. So that is my turn.
Sure. Jackson, can you please make a death saving throw?
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's
2 failures.
2 failures.
Oh no.
Okay. So Biff, you have not cast a concentration spell this whole battle, have you?
No, I have not.
All right. Then
He also has not been hit by anything to have to make contact.
for Archer turn, for Archer block movement, this one is going to fire at you, Jan, the one that's the closest to Jackson. That is a natural 20. She is at, what, 1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay. Your Jan drops unconscious.
Well, shit. All right. Well, she's more freshly than unconscious, so I'm gonna stick with Jackson.
And
You hear Jackson unconsciously go, "Ooh,"
then
as
he
he fails
is
a death save.
going to turn and fire at Zakar. That is an 18.
Yep.
Okay. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
This guy is going to stand up
I'm bloodied.
in the grease. And he is going to fire both of his shots at you. First one is a dirty 20. Second one is a 13. So
At me?
Yep.
Okay.
First
First
one
one hits, second one does not.
okay. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Last guy is going to stand up, fire one shot at each of Khalid and Zakar. The one on Khalid is a 19.
It's.
Okay. You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
The one on Zakar is a 16.
That hits.
Okay. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
I am down.
Okay. Okay, top of the order. It is...
So the one that stood up ended its turn in the grease, so it has to roll to see if it falls prone.
He does fall prone. Got up, fired off 2 shots, fell down.
It was just like, I got him! Oh!
Yeah, he celebrated a little bit too much on the hit.
Okay. Then it is you, Jan's go. She has 1 success. After that,
I'll just rub it in.
Biff, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna run up here to Jackson. Cast Cure Wounds, 2nd level. 16.
Oh.
Move back 10 feet, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay. The archer watches Jackson suddenly be healed and goes, "Wait a minute." But after Biff, it is Khalid. It is your turn.
I'll go here, feed a good berry to Zakar,
Oh, thank you.
and then as a movement, can I drag him,
Um,
or does that take an action?
I think it's you used an action to give him the good berry,
Okay.
so I think it would be bonus action plus movement. You can drag him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use all that. That's fine. I'll go back as far as we can.
Okay, 15 feet, I would say.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. And after Khalid, it is Zakar's turn.
Okay, awesome. So
You're
I
prone,
will.
technically.
Yeah, I'll use half my movement to stand up from being prone. I lose my? It doesn't say, but I imagine I lose my Slayer's Prey when I
believe
fall?
so, yeah.
Okay.
I would think so.
So unfortunately, I am 15 feet out of range for
Sorry.
Slayer's Prey on this guy.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna just move forward the 15 feet. I'll say, "Oh, thanks, Khalid. I'm gonna be brave and run
Okay,
forward."
this is it. This is
Yeah.
the moment. I
I
gave you this.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to re-up the Slayer's Prey on the guy that's bloodied, and with my longbow, I will do a regular attack on him. It's 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 6 piercing plus another 6 piercing, so 12 piercing altogether.
Yeah, you feel that coupled together, that has taken him down.
Okay. And then with my second attack, I will focus on. Wait, so this guy's prone?
He is prone, yeah. He fell down.
Okay. And then this guy is not.
Yeah, he's standing.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at this guy then. With sharpshooter.
Okay.
So that's 10 to hit.
Yeah, falls in the pond over here.
Yep. And that's my turn.
Okay. Jackson, it's your turn. You are technically prone.
Oh yeah, let me mark that. So Jackson, not standing up, but just kind of like leans forward on his hands and knees and starts grabbing stuff out of his pouches. He grabs up a bit of brimstone and just scatters it on the mud and starts drawing in the mud. And all of a sudden, you see this giant globe of flame up here. Right there. That guy needs to make a DC 16 dex save.
Yeah, he has failed.
Okay, so he takes 6 fire damage, and I'll let you adjudicate however you like to do fire and grease.
Well, I am at best a junior adjudicator, but
Yeah.
I think he will take double damage since he's lying in it.
Okay. And he's also covered in it.
Yep, he is bloodied,
But no.
and he is on fire, actively.
Where is the prone? There it is.
Does it do the Wilhelm scream?
Yeah,
And
but I
I
can't do
would.
it.
And I am going to move with my bonus action, the sphere, 30 feet to here and ram it into this guy, so he also has to make the dex save.
All right, he does not succeed either.
And I'll roll the damage. That is also 6 fire.
Okay.
And then I'll use half my movement to stand up and move 5, 10, 15. Let's say, yeah. Here, 15.
Okay. So no longer prone. This guy next to the fire is going to shoot at you. That is a 14 to hit you, Jackson.
Give me 1 second. I gotta see if I have enough spells for this. Yes, I do. He is going to throw up that glyph in front of the so
Oh, he
that
cast
my
shield?
AC is one too high for that to hit.
Okay, what does shield look like for him? Is it just the glyph, like much
Yeah,
larger?
it just looks like a glyph that he draws out, and it like hits it as if it was like a super hard shield wall.
Okay.
And, like, just shatters the arrow away.
Yeah, the arrow crumbles. Then he is going to turn, and with the other one, he is going to aim at right next to where Jackson just was on the ground. He fires there perfectly, but nothing's there. And he goes, shit! And then he backs up and goes, like, right here.
1 second, I need to read the spell. Is it bonus? I think within 5 feet. Got it. Okay. Sorry.
No worries. Then the other guy is going to try and roll into the water. And he does.
But it's a grease fire, so it makes it worse.
Oh, it does, yeah. You know what?
I don't think that's true if you submerge yourself.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But it's
You just
fantasy
throw it on
grease
top.
fire, so...
But it doesn't. Well, I mean, but when it goes in, it's gonna like peak and splatter more and
Yep.
rage for at least a moment.
You see him stop moving. When he rolls into the water face down, he submerges himself, and he comes up and he is no longer on fire, but he is dead.
Does it look like Anakin Skywalker?
Is the pile of grease aflame or no?
I would say that it is, yeah. If
Okay.
you wouldn't mind changing that color to red, if you have the time. Not really, not important. Then that is the archer's turn. So we are back to the top of the order with Yu Yan. Yu Yan just holds up her hand and is going to cast another fireball.
Isn't she unconscious?
She's
Oh, she is.
unconscious
Yeah.
still.
Sorry.
Hold up her hand and cast a Constitution saving.
Which she has failed her second death save. After Yu Yan, it is Biff.
Alright, I'm gonna keep moving, but I'm gonna make a little pit stop here to cure wounds Yon. Just first level for her, sorry. For 11.
Okay. And she looks up and says, "Oh God, yes, that's twice. Shit."
So yeah, I do my best, but I gotta keep moving.
Oh, thank you. And then it is Khalid. It is your turn. Did Brian step out for a sec?
Sorry, I'm muted. I mean, there's not really anything I can do at this distance, so I will.
Isn't your trident like here?
Yeah, I'll pick up my trident, and then I'll hold it in the air and say, "Ah, ah."
Ooga booga, shaking it at him.
No, I'm doing more of a get off my lawn thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Get off my mud.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And there you go. Next up, it is it is Zakar. Zakar has a 9.
Yep. All right. I'm going to use my movement to run in front of Khalid. Hopefully not get stabbed by his trident in the process. I will then let me double check that I'm in range. Okay, I will focus my ire one more time on the final archer for Slayer's Prey, and I will shoot with my longbow. That is a not sharpshooter. 15 to hit, and a 25 to hit.
I believe both of those hit.
Okay. So that is 8, 19, and 25 points of piercing damage.
All right, yeah, you just basically shoot him once in the chest, and then the second one, because it's 10 better, you do like a Robin Hood, where you
Straight
split
through it?
your first
Yeah.
arrow.
That's exactly what I was thinking. So we're on the same page.
Goes deeper in, and he falls back, and you all have a momentary reprieve as this grease fire burns, and there are countless dead around you.
I lay
And-
down.
Whew, I hope the dragon didn't notice that.
Wait, aren't there 2 more that are gonna come back?
Oh yeah. Should
Sorry,
set up
I'll be harder to hit. I lay down.
set up
We
set up traps for them. I can heal you guys first, but yeah,
we can go into one of the
No one's
caves.
stable. Oh, we did stabilize her. Okay, good.
Yeah, and you see there is the large cave, which is most likely Dragon Cave, but there are other caves that would be defensible.
Well, I kind of want to look at these guys first.
Yeah, we should kill them. They might run out to their friends that are coming soon.
Maybe we should capture them. Maybe we should try questioning them.
Well, we know what they want, right?
Make a perception check.
We don't know why they want it.
Everybody,
going to,
anybody who is being perceptive can make a perceptive check.
13.
18.
17.
I'm
Quit
not
showing
looking
off.
out or anything. Jackson's gonna hop over this lake and come up here where that mage died, and he's gonna take off their mask.
Okay. Looks like a beautiful woman from likely Dasuro.
Okay. I don't recognize them, right?
You do not recognize her now.
Oh, by the way, this oh, I can't click on it right now for some reason, but why can't I grab it? Come on. I need to zoom in. Anyways, he's just. Oh, I wasn't trying to delete it. I was going to say that he is, basically, it's following him.
Oh, okay.
10
Sorry.
feet away. It's fine. It's
Um,
not a big deal. We don't need to see it. But
You all who did a perception check, all three of you see one of them returning. But he is some ways away. He is like 50 feet away from the map. He has kind of seen you. He has a sword drawn.
Yeah. Did I have time to do that?
Yeah.
Cure
you would.
wounds on him? Okay.
You did on me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
Both of your arrows miss him, Zakar.
do you guys say anything to me?
One's back. I'll call out as
said
my
that-
arrows go wide.
50 feet, you said?
Yeah.
I'll charge him then.
Okay. Well, he's 50 feet off the map. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, 50 feet.
So
I'm not
you
gonna
could
make
get
that
there,
mistake again. Nope,
but-
I'm not running halfway to him.
Oh, is that a concentration? It is.
After you shoot your two arrows, Zakar, he breaks and starts running back towards the trees.
No!
So he's still 50 feet away from the actual edge of the map. You all have... it's another round. Anybody can do anything if they want.
When he gets within 60 feet of me, I'll charge him.
18 piercing.
Yeah, 18 piercing. He is bloodied.
I'm going to set up another puddle of. Oh, they're running up there. Okay. I'll set the puddle of grease just off of the map here.
Sure.
Oh, I don't think I can.
So it's not actually in that square, but
Okay, you have hit him for that 18. He is bloodied. Khalid, you will be able to reach him in another turn.
Yeah, I can cut him off kind of thing, like I'm running at his diagonal.
Yeah. Was that grease you said, Jackson?
yeah.
Okay, he has failed. He's prone.
So it's just off of the edge. I gotta move closer to do it though. I'll be there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he actually went through it. I was just setting it up to kind of be like, don't come any closer kind of thing.
He does end up managing to slip in it. He's prone.
Okay.
Khalid, you can reach him.
Okay, then I'll do another one of those running Aquaman, Superman, throw down my trident on the ground type things, and just hit him hard with the charger.
Sure.
The 14 probably doesn't hit him. Oh, I get advantage out because he's down.
You do. 19 hits, sure.
9.
Yeah. 9 points of damage. He is barely alive.
Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Wait, hold on. You did 18 to him. Oh no, he's dead. Sorry. Math.
Why did I do 18? Oh, okay, gotcha. From the other attack.
Yeah. Okay. So you all have killed him. And you have a moment. And you see charging towards you the one who went the other way. He dashes to about there. Back in initiative order. That's his turn. Next up, it's Yu Yan. Yu Yan stands up, casts magic missile at him. Does max damage. He's bloodied. Next up, it is your turn, Biff.
All right. I'm gonna viciously mock him.
Sure.
About the fact that all of his friends are dead.
Okay.
that is vicious.
It's very vicious.
He just fails because he is so shaken by his friends being dead. He's not looking good. Next up, Khalid, it's your turn. You're off to the side.
I'll run 30 feet, then just throw my
Trident.
trident at him.
Sure.
Yeah.
23 hits.
14 damage.
14. Yep, you've dropped him.
Yeah.
Falls back dead.
Everyone falls to my trident. Ugh! So
Right.
That's why 9 out of 10 dentists recommend it.
Let's get in one of them caves for the night. I got something that can keep us safe if we go in there.
okay.
Okay.
And with that, let's take a 5-minute break. Get back here
Cool.
at 8:42. Think that'll leave us enough time to do some cool stuff.
All right.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, I'm
I
about to
thought
do
Vince
some cool
was
stuff when I smoke
can't
a
wait for
cigarette.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I said I thought this was the cool stuff.
I listen. If you stick with me, kid, and the cool stuff will keep coming.
All right.
8:42.
Man, it's raining outside like a giant died.
No, it's not here.
Oh yeah, we live different places.
Where do you live?
Florida.
Ah.
It's raining like my brother's made of lightning.
Need some rain. I didn't water my garden today, so I was hoping it would rain, but I guess I'm
Are
just
you-
gonna have to do that before bed.
Are you in Kentucky as well?
Yeah. Yeah, I live in Louisville.
Cool.
Don't listen, Twitch.
Yeah, stop, Twitch.
Yeah, don't dox me. Gentleman's agreement on Twitch. Gentle people's agreement.
I don't think they have that on Twitch. I don't think it's in the user agreement.
Shit. Well, I fucked up. Oh well.
Just
You know what? Come at me. See what happens.
Can that what?
Do what?
Did you say come at me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought you said Konami, and I was like, it's a weird way to say Konami.
Canada.
Canada. So, what have you been shopping for lately at PetSmart?
Oh, I have had to buy pet rats to feed my dog. And they have those there.
Is that what you feed your dog? Pet rats?
Well, it's a treat, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's a once a week kind of thing, right?
No, he
Yeah.
trains the rats so that they feed the dog for him. You know, they like pour the dog
take
food into the bowl, and
they
that's
take
the
the
way
food
he
out.
Yeah,
By piece. One piece at a time. It
That's
takes them
really
all
good.
day.
and that's why you
Yeah,
need
he
so many of them because
Yeah,
you know.
He just demolishes the food instantly and then
Right.
we start all over.
It's just the Pee Wee Herman breakfast, but it's all rats pushing over the stuff to make it happen.
It's just all rats making a continuous line through my house from the dog food to the dog food bowl.
That's why all the rats are named Rube Goldberg.
Alrighty. It's 8:42. Is everybody back?
Yep, I don't know if Nathaniel is.
Well, Jackson dies.
Two. All right. Well, let's divvy up his stuff.
So everybody can make an investigation check, just while we're here. We'll say that each of you apply it to 2 people.
Look.
We'll say that Aaron took the... Or Aaron? Who's Aaron? We'll say that Zakar took the adjudicator, since he was feeling ready to look.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
When Jackson gets back, we'll say that he can take the mage and the archers. But basically, the halberd is a nice halberd. You find by rifling through the adjudicator's things, you do find a note, and I will send you all the write-up probably tomorrow of what the note says, but it is essentially a list of orders, and basically it seems like it's orders to come to Shuhan, go to the Kiaozi Mountains, which is where this is. Yu Yan would mention that if you say it, and make sure that the witch does not intrude. And then basically it has like a promise, almost like a relative in a business setting, saying like, "Don't worry, you are up for a promotion. I promise." And other than that,
Someone's
the
senior adjudicator.
halberds, nice. Besides that, looking through them, you all do find like some coinage, and then are you all like taking off their masks and stuff?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could take his mask at least.
Yeah. For all of them, other than him, what you find is basically, it's like a very broad range of where they're from. Like it's mostly young to middle-aged men, but they're from sort of all parts of the world. Most of the swords ones seem to have been likely from Hallandor, but there are some from like the Wester Islands and some from the south. the north, everywhere. Like there doesn't seem to be like a regional specific thing other than this group had a few Hallandor people repping it. When
I
you
will say I was in combat with him when he like put that wand in a space he said that I saw.
Oh yeah, you would have found the wand. I'm sorry. Thank you, Brian.
Okay, cool, no problem.
The wand has on one side an elephant and on the other side a mouse carved into it. Otherwise, it's just a thin wooden wand. When you remove the Adjudicator's mask, however, he has, just like all of their masks have these golden lines, he has the golden line seemingly branded and then like painted gold. So there's like a dip in his skin from a brand in this gold.
Mm.
In the pattern of the gold line, but then it is like fresh paint gold.
Right.
Like he probably paints it regularly.
It's grisly.
But you all managed to find, got a bunch of short swords and longbows. Zakar, you probably have like 40 new arrows.
Okay.
And Jackson goes through the ones that he saw cast spells and is just gonna grab up any like reagents that he finds on them and is just gonna sort through them during their rest.
Yeah, make an investigation check on the mage.
Okay. There it is. 18.
Okay. You find a coin that has the face that these masks seem to be modeled after. It has on the like head side of the coin that face in profile. On the tail side, it has a structure you do not recognize. It's like
When you say structure, you mean like a building structure?
yeah, it's like a citadel, but the walls have like these massive protruding, like crystalline spikes that sort of reach up at 45-degree angles. And there are massive pillars that would not be structurally sound, sort of leaning towards each other.
Okay.
But Yuyan shepherds you all towards one of the smaller caves and says, "You won't mind if we sleep in close quarters tonight?"
Oh, I don't mind at all.
Yeah,
That
quite
seems
the
scary.
opposite, in fact.
All right. Stay close. And she sort of traces
I will
this
do.
line on the ground, and then she places a small crystal bead in the center of this circle and says, "All right, nothing's gonna get in, so we can all sleep at the same time. I'm sorry, I'm very tired." And you all feel this like wall of force appear around you all, and it is basically like you're in half of a sphere, and at its highest point from the center of the circle where the bead is, it is 10 feet up. So you all can sort of lay down and have your backs to it and make that easier for you all to fit and have more like leg room. Biff, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I think I should be good.
Khalid, this is a little unwieldy in such a small space, but I was thinking this halberd might work well for you. You seem to like polearm weapons.
Khalid
Well,
hates
you're
them.
asleep already. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't mean to wake you.
Yuyan basically rolls over and is like, all right, 8 hours, let's go steal from a dragon. And she just starts snoozing.
I'm gonna, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna take about 10 to 12 minutes and find my familiar.
Okay. Is it that beetle
And
again?
yeah, same thing. The beetle with his god's design on its shell.
Okay.
And I will wipe down the Failnaught with the oil and rag that old Otatani
Yeah,
gave me.
Tetiani.
Tetiani. Oh, right. And after that, I'll try to put together we all, I imagine, have similar rations, but I'll try to put together a nice presentation of the cheeses and hardtack on a plate and put it out for everyone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take some booze out of my bag, take some swigs from it, and then pull out a pan flute and just kind of play a soft little melody.
Okay. Is that just for everybody to kind of have a soothing deal?
Yeah, just kind of chill everyone out. I guess we really need Song of Rest if we're taking a long rest. So.
Yeah, no, but it's nice.
Yeah, Biff, I really appreciate you playing this music for us. It's nice to hear it on the road.
Indeed.
Oh, I'd be
It helps take your mind off of
I'd be
all of this.
playing it anyway, so I'm just glad there's people around to enjoy it.
Okay, and you all go to sleep, or does anybody have any sort of conversation they wanted to have, or you all good?
No, yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said we can lean against the force wall, correct?
And you all can
Okay.
willingly leave and enter by thinking about it.
Yeah.
Brian, I gave you the halberd, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I'll fall asleep last. I'm just gonna keep playing the flute and only pausing to take a drink or two.
Okay. You all go to sleep. You wake up fully rested. Yuyan wakes up and eats just a tiny bit of her own rations and then starts drinking again. Seems like she's in the vodka today. She says, "All right, who's up for going in quiet?" I think
I'm not very
yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, I was thinking, what if you didn't wear that?
We're just trying to get the egg, right?
Yeah, but I can probably get the egg. One of you could. You all could. As long as you don't get too close to it, you can maybe see something nice. And she gives you a smile.
So, I can cast invisibility on two of us.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. Dragon's nose is pretty good, and if you get too close to a dragon, something happens to you, and dragons know when that happens. So, no matter what, let's not get too close to it unless we decide we're up for a fight.
Do you know in smell ability?
Do you? And she looks at Biff.
Biff, do you?
I don't.
Ah, crap.
I could put it in to one of my stinking clouds, and then it wouldn't be able to smell much else.
Well, then we would
Certainly
have
wake
It would be quite upset, I believe.
different problems. Yeah. I think Qualid, what if you just put your armor in your pack?
Yeah, no, that would definitely not be great. Did any of those people that we killed outside have leather armor on?
The archers would have.
Can I kind of sneak out there and just kind of take a look if there's anyone out there yet?
Yeah. When you look outside, you do not see anyone. You just see dead old
Okay.
corpses.
I'll make a run for it and grab one of those archer bodies.
Sure.
And I'll drag it back and take the armor off.
Okay.
Ben, while he does that, and just I guess during the morning, I'm gonna wake up and say my prayers over Failnaught, and I'm going to I'm gonna kind of meditate on it while I'm saying my prayers to Ashula Mazdan.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
I want-
Biff can give you a little help singing a song about how bows are good.
Ooh.
Oh man, I have the perfect song. It's called "Bows Are Good Too." It's great.
That's even better than Bows Are Good 1. Yeah, that's if you don't mind, Biff.
Yeah, of course.
And then I'll go ahead and do the. I'll just try to pull the bow back. When I do that.
and make it with advantage and with your inspiration.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, if you need it, if you feel that you need the inspiration.
Well, don't I get to roll and then apply the inspiration?
Yeah, that's why I corrected myself, because I wasn't saying.
Yeah. And it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that is 11. So we'll see with the inspiration. It's still a D6 or is it a D8 now?
It's a D8 now.
Okay. And with the inspiration, I make it. So.
All right. Yeah, and you fail not hum with this energy, and there's almost a crackling up and down the bowstring.
I grin as I pull the string back, and I say I slowly let it back to its like neutral state, and I say, "Biff, you work magic," and I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on my back and cast Good Berry again, and hand out 2 good berries to everyone in the party,
Sure. You all
just in case.
have good days. Are we ready? Everybody feeling good and quiet? Good and...
Well, so the plan is just to sneak and grab an egg and get out.
That's my plan. If you all decide to fight it, I appreciate you helping me
Do
out.
you all need to go in? Should we just maybe the stealthiest of us go in, and the others wait at the door?
I would rather we all be close in case it wakes up. But it's your all's choice. I'm not going to make any of you go in if you don't want to.
We should all go.
Yeah, I'm just not going to get close. I'll go in, but I won't. I have no need to steal anything else than what we need.
If you'd like, I could see if I can have little Qualid go before us. And I hold out the needle.
I don't think that's necessary. What does Qualid do in reaction to that?
I mean, I don't want to waste my channel divinity, but I might. I walk out of the cave. I just walk away from it.
Okay. And with
Wait, was that a yes or a no?
My God has taught me to ignore simpletons like this.
and with Yuyan leading you all, you enter the largest dragon's cave with Pass Without a Trace up. Can everybody please make a stealth check?
Yeah, and just I did cast Pass Without a Trace as we begin. So.
Yep.
Oh, that's still with advantage. So 26 for me.
32.
32.
22 and 21. Okay. Yuyan is silent as a mouse next to you all. And
that's
Wait,
our
did she
other
turn
champion.
into a mouse again?
Yeah.
no.
I think she may need to feed dogs.
And you all
Oh
find
my
you-
God, that's the biggest gold I've ever seen.
It's more of a representation of gold. The gold is so close
And
to
it's
each
not
other.
a dragon. It's a bunch of little dragons formed in the shape of a dragon.
So
Ben, how
as,
dare you do these carpets to me? You know who Brian is.
as you all enter, you see there are these massive piles of gleaming gold and these items scattered about, and there are these large statues that seem to obscure vision. There are these items scattered about. There are fine carpets strewn across the room. And on the far side, you do see a slumbering dragon. Its scales glitter like bronze in the sun, even though it is mostly... There's a dim light in here from a hole in the sky where it seems the dragon likely enters and exits from. But his scales glitter like bronze, and you can see he has a large head and chest where he has these long arms that sort of are likely down to the floor when he is walking around. But then his body gets narrower as it goes back, much more serpentine than some of the dragons you've seen before, stretching out onto the gold, where he slumbers. He does sleep. Everybody make a perception check.
13.
18.
2.
Okay. So Zakar, you immediately clock there is a nest, what looks to be, over in the corner of the room with a large egg-shaped thing in it. The rest of you notice that there are some nice stuff. There's some nice stuff around you.
This dragon's got some nice stuff.
Jackson, you notice there is what looks like a portable little pedestal of some type of purple gemstone just carved into a pedestal that somebody could stand on. And when your eyes fall on it, you feel like something's calling out to you with a sensation that predates language that just says, power. Alright, you all are in this dragon's horde. You should be able to move your tokens.
I point towards the nest without saying anything. Like, I'll try to catch everyone's eyes and then point.
SWAT team signals.
Quick question about me hearing something from that pedestal. Does it feel like something conversational, or does it just feel like a sense of the concept of power is what I'm feeling?
It is a sense of the concept of power.
Okay.
But like it is being communicated to you in some way.
Okay. So it's not like when you say being communicated, like it is directed towards me, or it is...
It is being directed towards you and almost beckoning you.
Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Do we notice anything strange about Jackson when he sees it?
No.
And I think I'm like kind of leading the way towards it since I saw it. So I'm
Yeah. Yu
moving
Yan is
forward.
going with you very quietly.
Yeah. And you guys don't need to be close to me for Paths Without a Trace to continue. So
Right.
if something does catch your eye, you know.
Yeah, so some of the things that you do notice, there's like, there's all these urns. They probably aren't that magical. Maybe one of them is. There's a pair of really cool dwarven-looking boots over there. There's a there's a suit of armor. It looks like plate mail, sort of scale mail hybrid, with like alligator scales. There's this pair of like white linen gloves. There are these bracers that seem to be made out of a mixture of like cotton and animal fur. And then there's some stuff up here, but it's a bit more obscure to see.
I'm gonna like get as close as I can to these gloves without stepping on coins or anything. I just want to check them out. I don't want to like touch them or anything yet.
Yeah, they're just white gloves. The inside of them looks like it's laced with some sort of black fur.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait until after we have the egg to make a move on anything. So.
Okay.
And I'm focusing on this pedestal, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, I wonder what kind of power and where it would come from.
Zakar, right in front of you, Yu Yan reaches down and picks up the egg. It looks like it's probably pretty heavy. She turns around and whispers, I've got it. Alright. We can start making our way out.
While she's whispering, I am focusing my hunter sense on the dragon.
Sure. It like kind of rolls a little bit in all of his coins.
Uh,
I think I've got it. I can carry it back.
okay. Yeah, let's go then. If you haven't.
Khalid, Biff, what are you all doing?
I just did my divine sense.
Okay.
I'm in front of the statue, the angel statue.
You can feel celestial coming from the beetle on Jackson's shoulder.
All right, chill, dog. First of all, I can smell it like a noxious odor.
So I think for the specific cosmos of the Sunken World Saga, where fiends, celestials, that sort of thing is more bound to specific religions, you don't feel any like angelic presence or demonic presence for any sort of religion. You do feel a sort of spirit presence from the dragon, from the egg, and from these bracers that are right next to Zakar.
And I actually was a little interested. I thought that they matched my head wrap. And so I want to see if they are, if they're easily removed from where they're at, or if it will make like clanging noises as I pull them.
Make a dexterity check if you would like to remove them. They don't look like they would take anything, but they are on top of some coins.
Okay. Like a dexterity check or a stealth check?
Just a dexterity check.
Okay.
Oh no!
You go to touch these bracers, and some of the coins scatter to the ground.
Even with Pass Without a Trace around me, it's quieter than it would be.
It is. It is. No, you know what? In fairness, it is. And at that exact moment that you move it, the dragon has flipped his tail, so the sound of coin is not something that his body is prepared to see as odd. So, seems like you got lucky. And you have these bracers, so they are, like, they would fit almost the full length of your forearm. And they have this etching of essentially what looks like it's kind of like a bonsai tree that goes up the outside, and then it has like cheetah fur wrapped around it.
Okay, I'm gonna very, very slowly walk away from the pile with the bracer still in my hands, and towards the I'm gonna like back up, or no, I'm not gonna back up. I'm gonna walk where I can see.
Sure.
And I'm like holding my breath while this is happening.
Sure. Okay. Biff, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna try to get these gloves as well.
Okay.
Do they are they just kind of sitting on top of a pile of coins, or are they presented here?
Yeah, no, those are just laying on to the side. You could probably move them without making any noise.
Alright, so I just grab them?
Yeah, you grab them.
Alright.
You got these gloves.
Alright.
Jackson, what are you doing?
I'm trying to see if there's any like runes or arcane markings of any kind on this pedestal.
Nope. It seems like it's probably put in the center of some runes when it is placed in certain places. But you do hear another, or not hear, you feel power.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little chance here. And I'm gonna try and cast a floating disc underneath of it, which can hold up to 500 pounds. and see if the disc can lift it or if the disc just disappears.
The disc cannot lift it.
Shit.
Power.
I'm gonna send little Qualid to go up to it and land on it.
Jackson, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
nothing happens.
What's going on, man?
I don't know, this thing just seems powerful.
I mean, yeah, it probably is. We're in a dragon's cave, but we really don't want to wake up that dragon. Hey, dude, let's go.
I'm not like running away from him. This is just like how he's been walking around it this whole time.
Yeah.
Like he's just keeping some distance. There's a few times where he kind of reaches out his hand like he's going to touch it and then kind of pulls it back.
No, hey,
Power everlasting.
we've got the egg. Let's go.
Can you not feel it?
I feel something, but we gotta fight it. You know, we gotta go.
Power eternal.
Give me one moment. And he starts writing something in his book. Okay, but I'm coming back here at some point.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah.
And he stops and turns and looks back at it.
And you hear,
There's some boots over there.
must I speak? Must I return to the tongues of mortals?
Can you? I think this. Can you hear me?
I can.
Where are you?
Nowhere. Come to me.
What realm are you from?
Power. I am a realm.
Do you exist on another plane? No, you're
There
speaking
is
to me. You
no
must be.
plane but I. Come,
Well, that's not been my experience.
step upon me. Feel power everlasting rush through you.
This seems. Well,
Hey, dude. Hey, no, wrong way. Let's go. Come on.
There will come a day when you regret leaving me behind.
what are you? Are you the pedestal right now?
No. I am power that you seek.
I don't understand.
Then choose.
I choose to come back later.
Good job, man. Way to fight it. And I slap him on the butt.
Oh,
Softly.
if only. if it interacted with me like that, then I may have touched it.
All right, Qualid, what are you doing?
I'm escaping this room.
Okay.
Is there a way around this thing without walking on the carpet?
I mean, you could go here and then down.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Okay, and you all snake your way back through the tunnels and find yourself outside of the mountain. And Yuyan finally breathes and goes, huh.
That was pretty close.
All right. I think if we had another moment like you taking those braces, we would have been fucked.
Yeah, let's maybe talk about it later. Let's put some space between
Yeah,
us.
let's go. Let's go hatch a dragon. And
Do
that's
you
where,
know anything? Oh, okay.
that's where we'll end tonight's session, everybody. Okay, so thank you all for playing with us. Thank you all for playing, and we will be back on Wednesday with the A-Team once again.